Salutations everyone! We're back to Fire Emblem, let's go! So it starts now, one of my favorite parts of the game, which is we're gonna go into Crimea and we're gonna retake it, back from Dane. Konyapi, hello randomness, how are you doing? I'm so excited. It's been a while since I played Fire Emblem. And we stopped at a pretty cool part. We unlocked two of the supports that I wanted to show on stream. So yeah, let's get on with it. Chapter 23, The Great Bridge. Right, actually I think I forgot to do battle preparations off stream. It's fine, I don't think there's much to do anyways. Yeah, I guess I need to give one more weapon to Jill. The poleaxe is gonna be useful, so I guess I'll use that. Let's see, you're fine, is he fine? Yes, he's fine. You're fine, no, we need to give a wind tome to Soth. Soren. Yeah. Also, I think this is way too loud. Let me just decrease the volume a bit. No, that's the opposite. There we go. Alright, I decreased it a little bit. And tell me if it's good. Let's see. Right, so Soren is a sage. I can give him a heal staff as well. I should probably do that. I should have done this off stream, the battle preps, but hey, I guess it doesn't take too long anyways. There we go. Nice. Let's see, who else? You're fine. You don't need the Bolganon. Oh, Spirit Dust. I can give that to Soren. You're fine too. You're fine. Yeah, that's it. Everyone else is benched. Right, we got Khalil as well. Let's see, I had something there. Right, I have stat boosts to give. I think I'm gonna give Soren the Spirit Dust, so he can actually do more damage, because, I don't know, I feel like Soren's DPS, damage output, is really bad. Let's see, Jill is doing fine. She's probably gonna cap strength. Ike is doing fine. I have an energy drop. Someone here can get strength. Maybe I'll give it to Marsha, since she doesn't necessarily get strength that often. Yeah, I'll do that. She's super strong as well. There we go, you get the energy drop. And finally I have a talisman. I think I'm gonna give it to Ike, because Ike has very low resistance. And this would help him out. There we go. Alright. That's done. Battle prep's done. Now we just need to do those supports. The support conversations. The long-awaited ones. So let's see what we got here. The two support conversations that I really want to do are the Ike and Soren A support, where we're gonna learn a lot more about Soren, and finally the Leth and Jill A support. The two races finally coming together as friends. All right, so I'm gonna start with Soren. On your support 2 days later. Actually, 3 houses is pretty much like that. 3 houses bombards you with so many supports, it never ends. It's true. Greetings, hello, salutations almighty. Right, you're right. You come at a good time. You're gonna see the supports that I wanted to show you. Alright, let's start with the Ike and Soren A supports. Hey Soren. I've been thinking a lot about what you said the other day, and there's something I still don't understand. You survived. You're strong. Why would you feel insecure about who you are? Tell me everything. Curse you. Why can't you leave me be? I don't have any friends, Ike. I don't have anyone else. If I tell you and you turn on me, I don't think I can survive it. That's why you have to tell me, Soren. You'll never tell anyone else. And if you don't tell anyone, you're just going to keep suffering. Look at you. You're a mess. Come on, talk to me. It's not common for Soren to behave like this. He's feeling vulnerable. Ike, Soren, it's me. Trust me. I don't give 2 figs who your parents are. I'll stand by you. Ike, no, I won't. Ike. I'm branded. Dun dun dun, there we go, the reveal. I'm one of the branded. A branded? What's that? It's a cross between the Beorc and the Laguz. Such a taboo union violates every teaching of the goddess and of society. There we go. The reveal. Soren is a child of a Beorc and a Laguz. He's a mixed race individual. My brethren. My brother. There we go. We are untouchables, abominations, condemned to a life of hatred and shunning from both races. Wait, hold it a second. Let me make sure that I follow you. You're part Laguz? Yeah. This mark on my forehead is the proof. I learned about it while researching ancient books at the Mano Cathedral. I always thought it was a birthmark. Others thought it was the mark of a spirit charmer. What's a spirit charmer? Magic comes from interaction with spirits. If you let one into your body, it will give you tremendous power for a price. That's why the old sage was so interested in me. He thought I had struck such a deal, but instead, I was just a filthy branded. Alright, I understand. So? Ike doesn't care. What do you mean, so? Ike doesn't care, he accepts everyone. And he calls them half-breeds while being quarter-breeded. So you have Laguz blood in your veins. So you have a mark to prove it. So, what's the problem? It's Christmas break and I can finally stay up and watch your streams. Let's go! Woo! Nice. What's the problem? Don't you find me repugnant? Repugnant? I work beside you, eat beside you. I'm nothing. I don't belong anywhere. Doesn't that sicken you? No, it doesn't change anything. You're still you, Soren. Aw, you're a capable officer of our army. And my friend, we can't keep going unless you are with us. Ike, I thought you... What? It was Gallia. The sage lived in Gallia. A few Beorcs had settled there and... Gallia? Are you saying... When the sage died, no one would help me. I couldn't speak, couldn't find food. I was dying. You were the only one who helped me. You and your father. That's why you're my friend. My only friend. See, the Laguz... Something that Soren didn't say here is that the Laguz can... They can sense when someone is branded, so they will shun them. The Beorc, on the other hand, they don't know the difference. Unless, unless they see the signs, like the mark. Though, the mark can they can kind of pass as spirit charmers because of the mark that they're born with. But usually, branded also have, like, longer lifespans, so, they need to stay on the move, otherwise people are noticed that they are not aging as fast. And they can tell, oh, he's a branded. And they're gonna shun them after that. But yeah, there we go, the reveal. Soren is a branded. And that's actually a big thing. Maybe it's not gonna be a big thing in this game, but oh boy, in the next game, that's gonna be very relevant. Yeah, it's Christmas break, so I can finally have one day of holiday. One day! Only one day? Damn, no rest in working, lol. Damn, hey, at least we can still appreciate that one day. But yeah. It would be great if you had more days. Things are tough. But yeah. So yeah. Actually, this is the reveal that made me like Soren more. Because I didn't like Soren that much at first. Because I was like, damn, this guy's such an asshole. But then you learn about his backstory and about more things about him, and I started liking him more. Again, Radiant Dawn will reveal more about him. But Path of Radiance, maybe I'm biased, because I do relate a little bit to Soren, being mixed race and all, having that feeling of not belonging anywhere, and people seeing you as an outsider. I can definitely relate with that at some points. So, because of that, I see Soren as a brother almost. That's why. Him and all the other branded as well. But yeah, now let's go for the long-awaited, the Gilleth A support. I'm so excited for this one. The two racists coming together, let's go. Here we go. Oh, Leth, I thought about what you said, and I decided... I hear the Dragon Knight we fought in Talrega was your father. Why? Why did you stay with us? Choosing a band of mercenaries over your own father? Fate works in strange ways. Had I not known about the Commander Ike and the mercenaries, had I not known about Yulva Guz, I'm sure I would be with Dane even now, taking pride in my work as Dane soldier and offering my life for Ashnart. I wouldn't have hesitated to smite you all, but now I have learned the truth. And? This isn't like the time I chased your ship from Port Toha, hoping to win fame and approval from my father. When I joined you, I acted on my own accord. For the first time, I chose what I thought was the righteous path. Even if my decision forced me to face my own father, it's too late to change things now. That's why I'm here. Will you shake my hand, Jill? What? I have heard of a Bayor custom where the shaking of and holding of hands shows friendship. It can also be a lewd act for some people. I understand you now. I empathize with your choice and admire the strength it took to make it. Leth, yes, of course. Please, let us shake. If we listen to each other and are willing to compromise... the hand-holding police. I know the Beork and the Laguz can come to live with each other. I'm sure of it. There we go. And now they respect each other. There we go. We did it. Where's the censor button? There we go. Leth and Jill. Former enemies. The most... well, actually, I wouldn't say they're the most racist characters. Shinon probably beats them in racism because Shinon never changes, but these two end up growing to respect each other and become friends. But yeah, well, this stream is demonetized. They shook hands. Hitler and Lovecraft meeting. Oh no. Let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna do this support. Let's go. It's time to go into the bridge leading to Crimea. The Great Bridge. We're going into Crimea, guys. The liberation of Crimea begins now. We just need to cross the bridge. So they're finally here, are they? Has the work on the bridge been finished? And your answer had better be yes. Yes, General. Do you think it will work? Sometimes the simplest of traps offer up the best results. Lure the enemy in and then finish them off one by one. Got it? Is that the Pitfall Bridge? Yes, it's Mecca's Bridge. The famous Mecca's Bridge. Listen up, dogs. There will be no retreating today. We stop Crimea's advance here. We will not allow them to gain the comfort of their homeland. Any who do not fight to the death will face my lance. Alright. Let's crush them. There's the bridge. Wow, it's huge. I doubt if Dane's going to let us cross over without objection. Liberation of Crimea starts now. I think I've heard that somewhere. Especially when we were talking about a bridge. Oh boy. I think this game was way, way far ahead of the times, you know? This game came out years ago, and oh boy, this game was ahead of its time. Let's just say that. There's the bridge. Wow, it's huge. I doubt if Dane's going to let us cross over without objection. Yeah, I think that's highly unlikely. Titania, it's time to march. Make sure the troops stay alert and move with caution. Developer of Fire Emblem is a time traveler confirmed. Yes. I guess Fire Emblem is like The Simpsons now. Understood, Commander. Say, Ike, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Developers are Amelia Watson. Maybe, you know, Amelia Watson, I'd say, you know, the press Nosagi says that Amelia Watson is behind everything, and I'm inclined to agree. Definitely. Most likely, yes. What is it? I haven't seen Nasir around. What's happened to him? He was declared an enemy combatant and locked up. What? Hey, I understand you being irked that he didn't mention testing you and all, but treating him like a criminal is too... Testing me? What are you talking about? Huh? Oh, nice weather, eh? How's the weather? Millie, is that you? We're going to talk, now. Crony and Ame just got together and were like, let's put aside our differences and make a really kick-ass game. Yes. Nasir is a Dane spy? No way! That's not possible, he was our spy! You're telling me he was a Gallian spy? None of this makes sense to me. What? What do you mean he was a spy for Dane? He was our spy for Gallia. He was a double spy? A double agent? Oh boy, there we go. He was playing you like a fiddle, Nasir, Ranulf. You're telling me he was a Gallian spy? None of this makes sense to me. He worked for us on the behalf of the king, but Dane? As a Laguz, he would have absolutely no reason to work for them. Yeah, Danes are they're racist. But there was a Goldoan named Enna who was working as a general for Dane. Are you serious? There you go, you got your answer now. Yes, we were forced to fight her in the Dane capital. When we attempt to capture her, Nasir intervened and allowed her to escape. He betrayed us. What? Hold on a minute. Maybe that was... If that's the case, then I can see why. No, even so. Teaming up with Dane is just too much. I hate to interrupt whatever it is you're doing, but we've arrived at the bridge. Let me speak to Nasir, please. Once we finish this battle, we can go together, alright? Of course. We got a fight to win first, then we talk. Here we go, Mecca's bridge. Honestly, if they wanted to stop our advance, they could, you know, do something to blow it up. I mean, they had a dragon up until now. They could have just destroyed the bridge by having that dragon, you know, shoot fire at it or something. Alright, Har. Time for you to go to work. No, Mom. 5 more minutes. Dozing off on the battlefield? You've got a lot of nerve, don't you? Hey, wake up or I'll burn you to a crisp. Bridges are expensive, you know. I know, but it's such a good strategy to not, you know, to make sure your enemy can follow you. Just destroy the bridge. Then they'll have a tough time to cross. What? Oh, right. Has the enemy arrived? Yes, they just got here. Now get out of there and do your job. Or they could have just not built the bridge. Nah, the bridge was there for a long time. That's how Dane crossed into Crimea the first time. Oh, I'm all over it. What an absolute fool. Yes, today we kill Petrine. Hope you didn't like her that much because she's dying today. Hello, Salamur. Alright. Well, here we are. And there's the Dane army on the other side as expected. They're already in the battle formation and waiting to give us a warm welcome. Aw, that's charming. That's just what I want. Ho ho, well said. And by the way, I thought I'd join you today. There we go! Ranulf joins us. Not as a Gallian, but as a part of our army, right? If that's a problem, I can always sit this one out. Of course not. Thanks for your continued support, Ranulf. The pleasure's all mine. Let's go carve us some Danes. Yes, time for action. Alright, what am I gonna bring? Astrid and Titania. I'd like to bring them both. Yes. I got Ranulf. Ranulf is kinda like Leth, but he doesn't start with the same gauge, so I'm probably gonna bench him though. I'm gonna bring Astrid instead. And as for Stefan... no, actually, I'm gonna bench Folk. There we go, and bring Titania. Anyone else? I don't think... yeah, I think I'm gonna bring everyone else. Okie dokie. I'm gonna keep Jill behind though, because there's gonna be, you know, a certain new unit we can recruit. Anyways, let's see if there's anything dangerous around. The boss of this stage is Petrine, and she has a flame lance that's droppable. If we kill her, we get the lance. It's a magical lance, so it's gonna be good on Tanith, because she has really high magic. But yeah, let's see. She's pretty strong, but we can destroy her. Jill is super strong as well. Level 18, she's almost maxed out. Let's see, anything else that's dangerous? This guy's a physic, but that's not dangerous. Another physic. If I actually had trained my thieves, I could actually steal those, but it's fine. It's not like I need them anyways. This guy has a pole axe, this could be dangerous. I mean, then again, effective damage in this game is not really that big of a deal. It only deals double damage instead of the triple of usual of the other games. A heavy spear over here, but I don't have any armored units. I didn't bring any. They're too slow. I don't like to use them. Blizzard Tome. This is dangerous. It's going to be effective against flyers especially. It's droppable as well. It's going to be good on Soren. A longbow, but that's whatever. A killer bow. This is dangerous. Yeah, I need to be careful here. Another pole axe, which is good against cavalry. A hammer, but that doesn't matter. Here's Har with the brave axe, but we don't need to worry about him. Don't worry. And there we go. Let Titania and Petrine fight. I want to see that cat fight from Yakuza 0 style fight. Alright, I can do that. Actually, can she do it? She might be doubled though, so I need to be very careful. Alright. Let's see. Oscar and Kieran go right ahead. You know what? It's fine. I can always bring Jill back. No, I'll keep her behind. I need to keep her behind for this specific part. There we go. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Time to fight! Slaughter them all. Attention! Let's... go. Maybe I can catch an apple while we fly. And there they go. Woo! Okay. Advance! March! Crush them. We don't even need to look. We don't even need to think twice. Just crush them. We are strong enough. These ballista are annoying. So there's a gimmick in this chapter. Besides the ballista that are going to be shooting us from really far away, as you can see, the range of those ballista is kind of insane. There's another one here, you know, and there's 3 more ballistas here, about 2 ballistas here and a onager here. Other than that, the real annoyance in this chapter is the fact that there's actually hidden holes all around the chapter, and you can't see them. If your units step on that hole, they will fall down, and then they'll need a turn to be able to get out of it. Yeah, it's not fun. Fortunately, flying units are not affected because they're flying, obviously. It's still very annoying. I don't remember by head where those are, but I guess it's not that bad. It's worse in the next game. I know for a fact that there is one here. There is a pitfall here. And that's why people call this chapter Mecha's Bridge, because Mecha is a Fire Emblem YouTuber, and he has this series called Fire Emblem Pitfalls. So obviously, people call this, you know, Mecha's Bridge because it's the Pitfall Bridge. I like the Pitfall series. You can learn a lot about Fire Emblem in that series. Wow, I got hit by 10%. Nice. Good to see that the RNG is on my side, huh? If they fall, they die. No, they basically get stunned for 1 turn. And they cannot retaliate. This could be kind of dangerous. Yeah, let's just throw the javelin. Yeah! Actually, keeping in mind that this chapter is gonna be a little bit of a slog. I should probably disable animations for this one specifically. Otherwise, we're gonna be here forever. This chapter can be long because of all the pitfalls and stuff. So I'll do it like this. Ooh, need to be careful. Those guys are kind of tough. The berserkers, the warriors, I mean. Actually, I wonder. No, I don't think warriors in this game get 15% extra crit. I think that's only berserkers. These are not berserkers, these are warriors. Yeah, they don't get the crit. Yeah, they don't get the 15%. Alright. Go, Titania! I'm very afraid of Teneth. I wasn't expecting Teneth to be hit by that 10% hit. Because now she can be attacked by multiple enemies. She's not exactly tanky. She's very dodgy, but not tanky. And there's a longbow aiming at her. Actually, not here. He can hit me with a longbow there. So let's go to the side. There we go. Everyone else advance. Let's hope I don't lose anyone this chapter. I lost Soth. Was it? Yeah, I lost Soth last chapter. What's the most powerful Fire Emblem character? Do you mean as a... Do you mean lore-wise or as a unit? Like gameplay-wise? Because the answer will change depending on both. If you mean like lore-wise the most powerful... Actually, I don't know. It's hard to say because each Fire Emblem game... A lot of Fire Emblem games happen in their own worlds, so it's difficult to judge who is stronger when it comes of characters that we'll never meet for being part of different games, right? I mean, I guess we have the gacha game, Fire Emblem Heroes, that is kind of a crossover of all Fire Emblem games, but still, you know, Heroes is not really a good way of judging it. Because different Fire Emblem games have like different gods, for example. Like in Three Houses you have Sothis. I'd say Sothis is probably one of the strongest ones, because, you know, Sothis is a goddess, and she's insanely strong and all that. She can literally rewind time. She's the one that gives you the power to rewind time. But then you also have the Divine Dragon Naga from, you know, the main Fire Emblem world in Crimea. She's also really strong, but it's difficult to tell how strong though, because we've never seen them in combat. They're gods. That's kinda where it ends. If we say gameplay-wise though, well, even gameplay-wise is a bit difficult because there's different ways you can judge a unit. You could judge a unit based on their max stats, for example. But a lot of players, especially veteran players, don't like to go with max stats because that doesn't really tell them how they perform throughout the game itself. Also, ouch. I'm scared now. We need to dodge this. We need to okay, never mind. She didn't attack there. Nice. But as I was saying, so usually people tend to judge units based on how good they are throughout the entire game. Like how efficient they are, how easy they are to use, how little training they need to be good, and just overall good. And if that's the case... Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, I need to be careful with my flyers. This chapter throws a lot of anti-flying enemies. But yeah, so if in the case of the best unit, it would probably be like either Seth or Sigurd. Sigurd is from Genealogy of the Holy War, is the main character of the first half of the game, of the first generation. He's insane, he can solo that entire generation. And in the case of Seth, he's one of the characters you get from the very first chapter in Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. He's insane, he solos the game. He's just super, super strong. Titania is also really strong, but Seth is even stronger. Now, like, he's not necessarily the one that can reach the highest stats, but just you don't need that high stats in that game in the first place, because Fire Emblem Sacred Stones is one of the easiest games in the series. So having max stats is completely unnecessary. So Seth just destroys the game by himself. Probably at base, honestly. I mean, I don't know if you can do it at base without level ups, but very close to. Because he's that strong. But if you have to judge who are the characters with the highest stats, then it would be probably a Fire Emblem Three Houses character, because the level up caps in Three Houses are way higher than any other game. I don't know why they made it that high, it's very unnecessary. I don't think anyone is gonna reach that point without some serious grinding. Which is only possible in normal mode, because easier difficulty modes, harder difficulty modes don't allow you to grind in the first place. You have limited battles. So yeah. Oh, there we go, that's a pitfall. Pitfall. It's like Sacred Stone is so easy, but Ephraim hard mode kicked my ass. The first time I played Ephraim hard mode, I also had a bit of trouble. Though that was like super. It was long ago when I was still a newbie at Fire Emblem. Now I have no problems with it. But it's definitely the hardest route of the two. Between Erika route and Ephraim route, Ephraim route is the hardest one for sure. There's especially these two chapters that are pretty tough. The one on the boats, on the ship, where you have very little space to maneuver, and you have all these flying gargoyles swarming you. And then you also have like the chapter where you storm Grado Keep, where you have a bunch of berserk staffs and sleep staffs. Those are annoying. Those are very annoying. So I can definitely understand. Yeah, let's go with this. Nice! Adept! Though in general, it's not really a hard game. You can kinda take your time with it. And I think that's one of the things that makes it easier, is that enemies are overall pretty weak. You can take your time with it. I mean, I guess you could lose some extra chests, right? Because the thieves will steal everything away. But it's not like you need it, because again, the game is so easy. You probably won't need it in the first place. If All Life was in Fire Emblem, who from All Life would be the strongest? Probably someone in Council. They're literal gods. They're literal gods. Once you get into conceptual stuff, that's where it kind of is difficult to quantify power. Because how can you quantify a concept, right? So that's why Council any time of the day. Potentially Ina. She's not a concept, but it all depends just how much of the Ancient One's power she has. Because if the Ancient Ones take complete control of Ina, there's no way she loses against anyone. Not even Council together could beat her at that point. Because, what about Kali? No. Here's the thing about Ina. If the Ancient Ones are truly Lovecraftian deities, then there's no way even death itself can beat her. Because, you know, you have like the strongest beings in the Lovecraftian mythos are completely outside of concepts. Like you have Azathoth. Azathoth is like the big outer god from the Lovecraftian mythos. He literally is not affected by concepts as a whole. In fact, everything in reality is just a dream he's having. It's all but a dream. So, like, concepts and all that are basically part of his dream. It's not even real for him, because he exists outside of reality. So that's why if the Ancient Ones are anything close to, like, the outer gods in Lovecraftian's mythos, yeah, Ina easily solos the entire whole life multiverse. Easily. But it depends on how much power she has. It depends. If she doesn't have all the power that they have, then yeah. Then probably Council can still beat her. Yeah, that bad ending animation with Myth shows how crazy OP Ina is. Yep, exactly. And then when she finally resists the will of the Ancient Ones, they go against her and they kill everyone. Like, literally. The Ancient Ones get pissed at her and they kill everyone. and there's literally no way to win. That's the whole point of the Lovecraftian horror, is cosmic horror. Is the fact that no matter what you do, these cosmic beings are way beyond your comprehension, and they will just destroy you. And they don't even care. They see you like grains of sand. To them, humans are just grains of sand in a giant endless desert. Love that one, but it was kind of sad seeing them all take damage like that. Hey, I do appreciate some nice dark stuff. It feels cathartic. It's interesting. But yeah. Other than that, I enjoyed how strong they made Gura be when she went with Red Gura. That was super cool. The Ancient Ones versus Azathoth. Again, we don't know much about the Ancient Ones, so that's the thing. Usually, I think of the Ancient Ones are being like the equivalent to Azathoth, right? So if they are equivalent, then at that point, you can't really choose a winner, because how can you choose a winner at that point? But anything less than Azathoth, obviously Azathoth wins, because, I mean, I'd like to see... I think there's very few fictional characters that can match Azathoth. Very, very few. Because any other fictional character that can match Azathoth needs to be also an outer-versal entity that, you know, exists outside reality as well. It's gonna have to be something with crazy hacks like those. And there are different, like, fictional stories that do have that, right? But that's why in those scenarios you can't really pick a winner, because it's impossible to pick a winner at that point. It gets to a point where they're so powerful you can't quantify their power anymore. That's why, yeah, a plot armor transcends all. Yes, the author wins against everyone, because no matter what, you know, the creator of the story always has the power to rewrite it. I remember there's this one SCP that apparently transcends fiction, and people like to use that SCP as a no, he's the strongest one, but even the creator of that SCP said no, actually that SCP is not stronger than even the author or everyone else. That SCP will be as strong as you want him to be, because he created that SCP for the sake of narrative, for people to create like good stories, right, out of it. So ultimately, it's all up to you, the author, to decide how strong that SCP will be, right? Because ultimately, that SCP cannot transcend our reality. Sure, the point of the SCP is that it can transcend reality, right? But he actually can't, because ultimately there will be that split between reality and fantasy, right? No matter how much you might try to make the SCP be, it will never truly transcend our universe, right? And that's why that SCP, I don't know the number, but it will always be at the mercy of the author, whoever that author might be. Um, 6882? No, I don't think it's 682. That's the lizard. That's a different one. I saw some videos about the lizard, but it's not that one. I don't remember the name. But it's one that apparently can transcend, like, layers of fiction or something like that. It is the MacGuffin, or the Deus Ex Machina of the story. The whims of the author. I have decided that the power of friendship is gonna make the main character win. Those are actually annoying, though. So who would win, SCP-682 versus Ina at full power? I mean, if Ina is at full power, there's no way she's gonna lose. Again, Lovecraftian beings are at a whole another level. Like, a whole another level. Like, I've seen people say, no, Saitama can win because he beats everyone in one punch. Look, here's the thing. again, quantifying power no longer matters anymore when we're talking about these beings that are super, super strong. Because their power, any number doesn't matter anymore. Once you get to that conceptual type stuff, or even beyond concepts like Azathoth, nothing like that matters anymore. It's way beyond, like, comprehension. All universes are separate and yet interconnected, united in some way, but divided by the laws that govern reality. Exactly. Obviously, ultimately, we can never truly tell for certain, because they are part of different stories. Who knows? Maybe one day the creators of those stories might decide, hey, let's make a collab. And then decide, yeah, this character now beats that one, right? And there we go, you'll have the answer there for sure. So all we can judge things is basically judge based on logic. And even logic has a limit, because, again, with some characters you can't even... like, there's no way you can pick one over the other. It will eventually boil down to people just choosing their favorites, pretty much. Let's see, I can't reach there with my staff, no! I can't reach. That's a shame. Anyone else I can heal? Those are only at 1 HP, so it's fine. Ina calls up the Ancient Ones on their book and is like, art collab? That's gonna be like an event that FGO had a few months ago, I think. It was an imaginary numbers event or something where different foreigner servants came up and some of them were just doing art. I think Katsushika Hokusai was just wanted to draw things. Katsushika Hokusai, I think, is like possessed by Cthulhu in the Fate lore. Though to be fair, Cthulhu is not at the same level as Outer Gods. So honestly, I think it's fair to say that Ina, instead of being like the Ancient Ones, are probably at the level of the Outer Gods, like Azathoth, right? But Ina, keeping in mind that Ina is a priestess, right? We can kind of compare Ina to the other priestess of the Cthulhu mythos, the other priest of Cthulhu mythos. Like Cthulhu, for example, is supposed to be a priest for the Outer Gods. So I guess Ina would be at the level of Cthulhu, who's way more inferior than the Outer Gods, but even still, quite something for sure. I mean, supposedly, if you look at Cthulhu, you go mad, just by looking at him. This is dangerous. Yeah, this is dangerous. Hastur? I don't remember. There's more than one for sure, though. Because I know that Nyarlathotep in the mythos, he likes to create. Well, he doesn't like to, but he's tasked with creating like cults for the Outer Gods, I think. But I don't know much about Hastur. I know that some of the Lovecraftian beings are actually benevolent. I don't remember if Hastur was the one that was benevolent, but there are some that are benevolent. Very few of them, because the majority doesn't care. And then we have Nyarlathotep, who's actively, actively evil, actively terrible, a sadist. Catboy Nyarlathotep. No! Uh-oh. Pitfall. He fell into the pitfall. There we go. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose someone this chapter. I'm playing super recklessly. Please. By the love of Yune, please. Let me survive. Oh, please survive. Survive. Dodge! Yes! I think unlike the previous game, you don't get debuffed if you fall into the pitfalls, which is really nice. The Kieran Oscar support gives them a lot of evade. Also, ouch. Yeah, these enemies, they pack a punch. Hate how Warhammer 40k fans say that the Chaos Gods can defeat Azathoth and the rest of the Lovecraft gods. I don't know much about Warhammer 40k, so I can't really say it. But again, I don't think there's any like fictional creature that can like superior to Lovecraftians like Azathoth. I think it's fair if you say that okay, they can be equals, right? Because you can't choose a winner. You can't. They're just so powerful, so omnipotent that you can't choose a winner. Even if you try to match another one of the same power, it will always come to a draw. Always. Like at most, it will be always a draw. Because there's no way to choose a winner. Let's see. Two beings fighting forever. Yeah. Because it comes to a point where it's so infinite, It's, you know, you can't really put one above the other if both are infinite, right? I mean, there are layers to things, obviously. You know, infinite in a lower dimension will always be inferior to like a finite in a superior dimension, right? Let me explain what I'm saying in this. Imagine Saitama. Let's imagine that Saitama has infinite offensive power with his punches, right? Let's imagine. Even though Saitama is an infinite, you know, offensive monster that can kill everything in one strike, guys, he can't kill you. He still can't kill you, guys. You know? And he can't kill you because he's not real to us, you know? And that's how dimensions work, right? That's how dimensions work. Even someone who's infinitely strong will be inferior to someone who's finitely strong in a higher dimension, right? Because when you go up a dimension, it's like the lower dimension is not real anymore for you. So you could say that Azathoth is like that, kind of like a higher dimension to other things. So unless we have fictional characters that are also living in higher dimensions, yeah, difficult to match that. But let's say his story was so captivating, my heart literally stops. I don't think that was Saitama killing you. I think that was the author that killed you. That was the author, though. It wasn't Saitama that wrote the story. It was the author that wrote the story. Saitama is basically just a pawn for the author's story. I wonder, what member of Whole Life is the most chill and compassionate? Difficult to say. There's so many. Watame, Ina... There's so many. So many. Can't say. Okayu's another good pick, yeah? Yeah, I need more healing. Wow. I'm really struggling with healing here. I don't know what to do. So many of my units are so low. Neo as well. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I need to retreat here. We're being worn down bit by bit. I need healing. Mada! Let's kill this one first because he has a siege stone. And I'd rather not be bombarded with more long-ranged weapons, please. That's what's wearing us down. Yeah, this one is also annoying. I think it's time to retreat, yes. We attack here, we retreat, we try to heal a little bit, and then we resume our offensive. I'd be definitely more confident of our attack if I had Jill in here. But I'm keeping Jill on the back because, you know, I'm gonna need Jill there for something. Alright, Tomahawk time. Let's go! There we go, Kieran doesn't need healing anymore. He procced Soul. Never mind, he needs healing again. Well, he's kinda tanky, so he's not gonna die like that. My flyers are not tanky though. Ike will be fine. Ike is strong. Especially my Ike has been leveling up defensive stats quite a lot. It's probably the tankiest Ike I've ever had. I should have given them more healing items though. Like, even a vulnerary would have been really, really helpful. Ike is a Giga Chad, yep, and he's gonna become even more of a Giga Chad in the next game. There we go. Rayson is not in range, unfortunately. That is a shame. Again, careful with the range. I should probably take my flyers. Oh, well, no. Tanith can survive one shot at least. Unweds. What if I could kill? No, there's more. There's more ballista there. I'm so scared of advancing too far. Alright, let's go with the killer bow here. Hopefully I'm not overextending. So is anyone dead or is this a no death playthrough? I haven't reset yet. I've lost a few characters. I wasn't really intending on making this an Iron Man run, but it kinda is ending up becoming an Iron Man run. Because every time someone dies, I just keep going. I haven't gotten the game over yet, so I guess it is an Iron Man run so far. I lost Zihark, I lost Boyd, I lost Soth. Did I lose anyone else? I think I may have lost someone else, but I don't remember. Yeah, Boyd, Zihark, and Soth. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully, there won't be any more losses. Ooh, Titania can come here and kill this guy. Oh, yep. There we go. I got greedy. There we go. What would a whole life capybara VTuber be called? Okay, I just thought about this. You know how we have a Haruka caribou, right? Just make a Haruka capybara. These pitfalls are so annoying. Let's see... You know what? I think she'll be fine. Marcia can tank one ballista shot. This is Path of Radiance after all. Then we could just heal next turn. Ooh. Oh, wait. Please tell me I didn't put him in range. Well, actually, if I put him in range, I guess I can always rescue with mists. So it's not that bad. The pitfalls are the most annoying thing about this map. Yep. Pretty much. Oh yeah, I put him in range. Well, guess I have to do this. That was a waste. Alright, Jill. Have fun. Weapon triangle. Har is taking a long time to appear. I want to send Jill to the front. She has the full guard. She's so strong. She wouldn't care about the ballista. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's hope nobody dies. Go, Holy Guards. I also kinda made a mistake by not summoning the Holy Guards sooner. Because the Holy Guards make for some really good meat shields in this map. In every map, really, but in this map specifically because the ballista are going to be aiming for them since they are flyers. So you can really protect your own flyers, since, you know, the AI is going to target the weaker enemies, the weaker units. Woo! She dodged, let's go! Yeah. Let's go, Bear Guard! I'm just kind of sad that Leth is kind of falling off super hard now. Because she doesn't get that much XP. And that's being a problem, because she's not leveling up and not getting level ups. Another Nya? What do you mean? Oh, also Harry's here. Now then, let's see how things look. Yeah, I really want to take the ballista. That's what I usually do with Jill, with the full guard. Honestly, I should have probably given the full guard to Marsha, because Jill isn't really making that much good use of it here. So let's just do this now. Captain Har? Greetings, Jill. So you're still alive, eh? Good to see. You keep accidentally saying yeah? Wait, really? I didn't even notice. That's what I was going to say to you. You survived. I'm very pleased. General Shiharam left me in charge. I'm supposed to get our survivors and their families. I've been saying family so much because of the melee video that now I see families and I read it as families. Our survivors, their families, to Benyon. I can't die until that's done. Oh, I see. But then, Captain, why are you still in Dane? Believe it or not, I'm a vindictive man. Revenge for the general is something I couldn't let go. Oh, but that... Don't get the wrong idea. You're not the enemy I'm seeking. Huh? But... The ones responsible for General Shiharam's death are the Danes. I pretended to return to the fold so I could get closer to General Petrine. I'm just waiting for my chance. But I think they may be onto me. My unit's a bunch of tough guys who served as Petrine's watchdogs. Plus, I've been ordered to change the Crimeans head-on. It's Dane's way of killing two birds with one stone. Don't do it! Come fight by our sides! If you're looking to kill Danes, then we share the same goal. Jill, I don't trust Crimea any more than I do Dane. I'm sick to death of serving countries. Captain... Still, I can't abandon the daughter of the man to whom I hold so much. I guess I'm changing sides again. Really? Oh, thank you, Captain. No, you've got that backwards. Pardon? I'm a new recruit, so I'm under you. Thanks in advance, Captain. What? Don't be silly. Wait, Captain. You're the captain now, Jill. Anyways, let's return to the front lines. Also, I should have used the axe here. Why am I using the lance? Well, I guess they're dead anyways, but, you know, I could be using the steel axe instead of the silver lance. Then I could get some axe rank. Right, now I can do this. Let's go, Brave Axe! Anyways, I'm gonna be using Har. I love Har, he's great. Dude, this guy carries entire runs in Radiant Dawn. Har is great. He's not that good in Path of Radiance, but he's decent. You can definitely make use of him. And he's gonna be like a definitely good unit that you can just use without investment, right? But man, this guy is so strong in Radiant Dawn though. Probably the best unit for sure in Radiant Dawn. Alright. Let's kill the ballista guy before I regret it. First we do this. There we go. No need to use the lance, the forge. Can just use the iron sword. I'm so glad I gave the energy drop to Marsha, because now she can hit the thresholds to 1 round. There we go. Let's go back because there's more ballistae. There's 2 of them now. Yeah, there's 2 of them now. I'll do this. There we go. It's unfortunate that I cannot sing for someone, because I had to rescue Rayson last turn. That's a shame. What would a chinchilla VTuber be called? Haruka Chinchilla? We could literally make any VTuber that's an animal be literally Haruka plus animal. Please, let's make that a meme. Haruka is really wholesome though. I like her. I like her a lot. Mole. Okay, Haruka Mole doesn't roll off the tongue that much. Haruka Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon. Haruka Mole. There's something wrong about the name Haruka Mole. There's gonna be a pitfall here, right? Oh, there's none. Haruka Centipede. Haruka these nuts. Haruka these nuts. Haruka these nuts. Why is that so funny? I feel bad for laughing at that. Haruka Hornets. Haruka Cockroach. We just get these nuts. Let's see, there we go, a kill for Leth. Woo! Maybe I should have given the energy drop to Leth. She barely kills anything now. Let's go! Oh yeah, earlier I forgot to tell you guys. Stefani's a branded too. It's not just Soren, Stefani's branded too. So he's just like Soren. Alright, also another thing, I think enemy units don't go to tiles where there are pitfalls. So you can kinda guess where the pitfalls are based on where they step. If they are avoiding a specific place, that means there's a pitfall there. Because the AI knows. It makes sense, right? They are the ones who put the pitfalls there in the first place. But are they long and inconvenient to say animal names? Good question. Haruka says Domesticus. Wait. Says Domesticus the scientific name of a pig? Wait, really? Really? That's awesome. Ooh, that's kind of funny. Haruka Worm. That's really funny. That is really funny. Let's see, Haruka Jellyfish. Haruka... Haruka Halibut. That's, Halibut. That's, a brand. A brand of cream here in Portugal. Halibut. Haruka Hellhound. Okay, these ones aren't so bad, they barely do any damage. Ugh, but the ballists are so annoying as well. So is Stefan your sword master for this run? Yes, I actually don't tend to use Stefan that much. It's not that he's bad, he's actually really good. He can last you throughout the entire game. So long as you don't neglect it too much. But I usually don't use sword masters in Path of Radiance because I don't like to use them much in this game. In Radiant Dawn, they're like one of my favorite classes, and I always use Mia in Radiant Dawn. I will be using Mia in my Radiant Dawn run as well. But I've decided to use Stefan as well because you know what? I've decided I'm going to use every single branded. I don't usually use Soren either because I think it takes too much investment to get himself going, and even then, the payoff is not really that great. But I wanted to showcase the support with Ike, so I decided to use him for this run. But yeah, so I'm using Stefan because he's my branded brethren. He's one of my branded branded brother. All right. Ooh. Leth? Well, Leth can go back to action again. I usually just use Khalil and Riz for makes because it just needs too much work. Yes, for sure. Khalil is very much usable when you get her. The only thing I don't like about Khalil is just she doesn't have staves, she has knives. And knives are pretty much useless. As for Riz, I usually don't use Riz. I tend to lose them in most of my runs. But I tend to get away with just one healer. Mist. And then later you get a Lincia, and the Lincia is also a really nice healer. Alright. How can I do this without getting skewered like a shish kebab? I don't think I... Actually, yes, I can. We need healing there. Alright, let's heal. First, let's heal whoever's low. You're fine. You're fine. You could be better, but I'm not gonna send you to the front. I want Oscar and Kieran to be the front since they have the A supports. They're pretty dodgy. Let's see. What would each Allied member's partner be? Sharpedo for Gura? For sure. Let's see. Então, let's start from the back. I got a Laguza axe here. Can kill this guy first. The tigers hit pretty hard, so I really need to kill them first. Especially in Radiant Dawn. And now we can kill the paladin. Ah, god damn it! Ah! Pitfall. Not here, here. Because otherwise I can't, right? Let's see. If I go here... Yeah, I have to move here if I want to go into a good place. Yeah, there we go. This is good enough. Botan have Arcanine. There are lion Pokemon though. You have Incineroar? No, not Incineroar. Pyroar. Pyroar is a lion. Though, isn't there another one? I don't remember. Yeah, Pyroar from Generation 6. Though, I wonder, wasn't there another lion Pokemon? I don't remember. I do not remember. Everything you needed to Porion. Oh no! That's Finana's partner Pokemon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I do a bad? I might have done a bad. Tanith is in range of 2 Ballistae. Uh-oh. Well, let's see what happens. I am not that convinced you might die, but the chance is there. If I could kill one of the Ballista though, I would know for sure she would survive. God. What is this? Ina would have a Tentacruel? That is definitely an option. I was thinking Ina would have Nihilego. Because Nihilego is an Ultra Beast, right? He comes from the Ultra Space, like, you know, from a different dimension or something, right? And it also has tentacles. So I think it fits the whole very alien vibe that Ina has by being a priestess of the Ancient Ones. There we go. Oh, nice! Strength, defense, speed. You know, I actually like to make teams based on certain themes. I think that's pretty cool. You know, maybe that could be like a fun thing. Go on Pokemon Showdown and just make teams based on a certain theme and use them. That could be fun. I like to do runs like that whenever I play Pokemon. Fauna? I actually feel like Xerneas fits Fauna very, very much. Since Fauna is a kitten, and Xerneas is like this deer-like legendary creature, Just like Kirins are supposed to be legendary creatures of nature as well. Let's heal Titania already. Let's see. Obviously, Kali would have a Yveltal? Yeah, Yveltal, that's how it's called. Because Yveltal literally is the bringer of death, right? And the legendaries would fit concepts and gods from Myth and Council. So obviously, Dust Noir would also fit Kali, because literally, in order to level up Dusclops to Dust Noir, you need to use a Reaper Cloth. Fawn and Sudowoodo, that works too. There is definitely a pitfall here. I just know it, I can sense it. So I'm not gonna go there. I'll just throw Haxes. Necrozma? Necrozma is like... Necrozma, he absorbs light. His power is all about light. And because he absorbs all the light for himself, everything else is in darkness. So I think Necrozma would be more of a fit for someone that has something to do with light. Light and darkness. I wonder, who would that be? Mume. Ah, yes. Okay, nice. Maybe the other ballista was not in range. That's good, that's good. Necrozma balls. What about Mume? She's all about civilization, so... Mume would definitely... Oh, obviously. Noctal. Noctal fits Mume. Yeah, Noctal fits Mume a lot. Potentially the Decidueye as well. But I think Noctal fits the whole cover scheme and everything. Right, a heavy spear. I don't need that. There's no armored knights in this chapter. Let's go, Titania! Still haven't fallen off, I mean. Okay, now that's... Oh, here we go! We got reinforcements, guys! Is that the Crimean army? What ho! It is the army come again! I see the Crimean flag in the rear, but lo, what do I spy in the distance? Green hair, orange dress, and eyes bewitching fair. Elincia comes! Let us to her aid ride! I love this character so much. The princess has returned! Count Bastian, return to the castle and inform Joffrey at once! I will move ahead and inform the princess that her retainers are here to meet her. Lady Lucia, keep your wits about you. That we are excited is fair to say. But show the enemy no weaknesses, lest he does cut us down like autumn's wheat. Good advice, and you watch that you aren't waylaid on the way back to the castle. Even if Dane unleashes on myself the full force of the army's wrath, they are no match for clever Bastian. I'll meet you at the castle gate anon. Right. I love Bastion so much. Alright. What about Bay? Bay is super chaotic, so it needs to be someone chaotic as well. Either chaotic because of their lore being chaotic, or hell, gameplay chaotic. Metronome shenanigans. Oh, I keep hearing you hitting something in the background. Probably my chair. Yeah, it's probably my chair here. Alright. I can't sit still. Ditto. Ditto works. Alright. Let's see. I can make a... I can sing for 3 people. Hell, Mew would also fit, kinda. If you think, yeah, Mew would kind of fit, because Mew can learn every single TM move, right? He can literally just do whatever move he wants, and he can also use Transform, like Ditto, and can also use Metronome to do whatever it wants. And, you know, the same way that Mew was the first of the old Pokemon, right? Bay is the embodiment of chaos, and at the beginning there was chaos. In most mythologies, chaos is like the primordial state of the universe. I know that in Greek mythology it is. Alright. What about Koroneo no Kaiju? Every dog and cat in Pokemon, pretty much. Alright, let's give it to Leth. Again, I really don't want Leth to fall off. Since I invested into the support with Jill, I want her to be able to keep up with Jill later on. She gets so little XP, I feel. Fun fact. There is a pitfall here, but if I put a flying unit here, your units can move through without falling. Ah, but I can't, I don't have the range. Well, that can be arranged. Suisei and Suicune. For the name, it fits, yeah. Yoffie would have Deoxys for sure. Because she's an alien. Okay. No, there's too many archers around. I don't like all the bows that I'm seeing. Too dangerous. I'll probably go through the side. It's safer. My other units can't really reach. Yeah, can't reach. They're still too far away. Yep, I'll go through the side. Jill has a full guard, yes. That's why I'm not afraid of Jill. Jill, not only does Jill have like a lot of, well, capped defense, she has the full guard, so she's completely fine. Obviously, Sana would have the new bred Pokemon. Well, obviously, Palkia and Dialga for Sana and Crony. Oh, Giratina would also fit Bay, because Giratina lives in the Distortion world. And in the Distortion world, you have those sections where you are upside down. And, you know, that fits the whole meme with Bay. Aha, there we go. We can get a kill here. No more Ballista! The other one is fine, because the other one is not super effective against flyers. That's not a good level up. Upside down base Australian. Yubi. Is there a pitfall here? Yes, there is. I had a feeling. Here we go, Soul! He took one step. Hey, Soul crit. Alright, so if that's the case, as long as this guy does not have the range. 7 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, he'll be fine. Now that I killed the other one. I can do this now. There is a pitfall there. I know for sure there is one. But if you put a flying unit, you don't fall into the pitfall. So then I can kill the last ballista guy. This is the one like pitfall I remember. This one and the one over here. The one over here. Does that work for all pitfalls? Yes. Because when a unit falls into the hole, right? You know, they occupy that space. If there's already a unit there, they can't occupy that space by falling into the pitfall. I don't know if they intended on it working that way, but it works in Radiant Dawn too. There we go. But in Radiant Dawn, the pitfalls are way worse. Because at least you are not stunned anymore when you finish your turn. In Radiant Dawn, you still need to wait the next turn to move units. And they cannot retaliate when they get attacked. Right, here comes the Wyverns. We're almost there at between. She's gonna get it. She's the reason why General Shiharam died after all. Hey, let's go. Tankiness. And speed. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to die? We must give our all to protect Princess Elincia. My fellow Crimeans, now is the time we stand and fight for the life of our homeland. And there we go, the Crimeans are here to help us. They've been waiting. And now that we're here to liberate Crimea, they will rise up and resist. Oh, this is like the remnant of the Royal Knights, I think. That's how I lost Oscar recently. Yeah, the Radiant Dawn pitfalls are way more deadly, for sure. And yeah, they kinda arrived too late though, because it would have been nice if they were here a little bit earlier. Because then they would be wreaking some havoc. I mean, I think there is a specific turn where they come. I think. Because they are pretty strong. Alright. Let's finish this chapter. Ike can't win round. But Har can. He's so strong. Even though he's not as strong as in Path of Radiance, he's so strong. You know what? I kind of feel like Jill should be the one to kill Petrine. It would be revenge for her father. Ooh, you know what? I'll use this opportunity to get the kill for Leth. See if she levels up and gets a good level up. She's almost leveling up actually. She's far away. I can still make it work. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There was a pitfall over there. I was gonna sing to give her another move, but I guess that's not happening. Fine game, fine. I get it. No fun allowed. Damn, Ike is proccing a lot of ether today. He's procced ether like 3 times now. I'm not used to him getting so lucky. Well, I can still go here and then heal Titania without using physic. I wanna conserve my physic uses. Also, I can't forget, I have a heal staff on Soren. He can heal. Also, I could have moved Soren here to participate in the singing. I always forget. In Radiant Dawn, I don't forget that much, but in this game, in Path of Radiance, I forget a lot. There we go, Titania is topped off now. Now I feel more safe about her engaging Petrine. Can't wait to engage on Fire Emblem Engage as well. Let's see, does she have any scary abilities? No, only don't. It's an annoying ability, but it's fine. My Hero Academy? I've never watched My Hero Academia, so I can't really say. Do you like your meat rare, or do you like it char-broiled? Let me know, and I'll cook you up just as ordered. I should probably turn on animations for this. Emblem Engage all over Petrine. There you go. Now let's make sure this one doesn't interfere. Here we go. I like my meat beaten. I probably don't need to move all these units. They're not gonna see combat. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just keep things out there. Let's finish this, Petrine. Give it your all. And even still, it won't be enough. Here she comes. Annoying part is the fact that anytime she uses her Flame Lance, the durability will carry on once I get the Flame Lance for myself. So I need to kill her before she uses it more. Yeah, the Holy Guards are just trying to catch up. They protected our rear. You could say the Holy Guard is our rear guard. Oh, thank you. I worked really hard on that guide. I always do, but I always try to outdo myself. And I do believe that the melee guide is probably my best guide so far. I had a lot of fun doing it. Actually, yeah, why am I not doing range attacks? Actually, no, she counterattacks at range too. Oh, this is just a waste. Alright. Let's not repeat that. Avenge your father, Jill. Oh, she is very dodgy. I guess that's the... No, wait. Oh, wait. This is not a gate? Doesn't give her avoid bonuses? Wow. I guess it's because she's just, like, really high level. Wow, she's strong. I don't remember her being that strong. Huh. I guess I'll go for the Brave Sword, because it gives me more chances of proccing Ether. Alright, Ike. You're the knight that my father battled. You? If I'd known you were going to grow to be such a thorn on our side, I would have reduced you to ashes when I had the chance. Guess it's not too late, though. Die! Ah, no Ether. That's a shame. Alright, let's see. Speed. Alright, speed is good. We can't double yet, though. We probably need like to be level 23 to double. Or maybe 24. 27, I mean. What to do now? Ike will be fine. He's not going to die. So no need to heal him. She doesn't have any ability that's dangerous. I don't think she crits either. Like the idea that Petrine just stands there waiting while Ike is doing a power pose and celebrating his level up. Yep. She's nothing but respectful. Wow, you have no damage. She has 13 strength? Wow. Maybe I should have given her the energy drop. I guess we're gonna have to use the Flame Lance uses, unfortunately. Oh! Dodged. Guess what? When you dodge a hit, it doesn't consume the use. She leveled up magic. He really wants that Flame Lance. I'm sorry, Oscar, but I'm giving that Flame Lance to Tanith. Because look... Wait, she has the same magic as Oscar? Wow. I guess you might just use the Flame Lance. Jill almost has the same. What Pokemon would Pekora have? Scorbunny, Diggersby, Voltorb, yes! Yes! Boom Boom Bakudan! Primeape. Ah! Primeape, yeah. Yeah. Maybe Infernape. Just monkeys, rabbits, and anything it explodes. Now Jill is the one that levels up magic. Okay, they're competing to see who gets the Flame Lance, huh? Oscar, Tanith, and Jill all have 11 magic. They're all competing for it. That Flame Lance is mine! I guess I won't be able to do it. Ike is the one that's gonna kill her. Yeah. Yeah, Pekora would form her own for sure. Again, Pekora is villain material. Voltorb could also be Botan's chat, yes. Indeed. Please don't attack the Holy Guard. She's gonna attack the Holy Guard, isn't it? No, she's gonna use an elixir. Alright then. I guess that Flame Lance is not gonna belong to anyone. That Flame Lance is gonna break before we get to use it. Alright, here we go again. Come on, Ike, you gotta proc Ether. No, you missed the first strike. Ouch. Alright. Here's some healing, Ike. Here's some healing, Ike. It's gonna stay here for a while, I can see. Okay. At least the flyers can still attack, or anyone else that's on a horse. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I mean, there's nothing to risk here, honestly. He will survive with 2 HP. Missed! Oof! Subaru would never join a team. Subaru is too good. Subaru would be the main character. Potion, son. Like this! Hey, there is a reason why she's one of the 4 riders of Dane. Then we have Astrid, who can't do damage. No damage. That's so sad. Alright, here we go again. Jill. Bam. Yeah. This hurts. The Flame Lance is gonna be gone. Astrid thinks she's in Radiant Dawn. Cause man, Astrid, like what the hell is 13 strength Astrid? You're level 7 paladin. Oh, wait! Can Titania be the one to finish her off? Come on! We believe in Titania! Let's go, Titania! Titania! Let's go! Woo! She did it! Your Majesty, forgive me, please. Oh, I don't want to die. So scared. Titania is the best mom. Nice. And now we get the Flame Lance. Let's send it to the convoy. I'll have to decide who uses it. And there we go. Seized. Also, guys, let me just get some water. I forgot to stockpile on bottles of water here. And I ran out super quick. And I need to drink some water because my throat is a little bit, it's getting a little bit sore. So I'll be back in less than a minute, probably. Alright, I'm here. Ugh. I'm back. Hydration check. Ah, much better. That feels much better. Alright. Princess Elincia, welcome home. It's so good to see you so safe. Lucia? Lucia, is it really you? I am no spirit, see? Flesh and bone, through and through. Ah, Lucia, you have no idea how I've longed to see you. And I you, Princess Elincia. When my brother Joffrey told me you had been lost, my world went dark. When I learned you were still alive, I was so... Then Joffrey is safe as well. Happy day! Are there others? How many Crimean retainers have survived? Well, there's Count Bastian. That silver-tongued rascal is as loquacious as ever. Also General Taggio, Marquis Cato's orphan, Silok, and Marquis Mitnala are all with us. You'll never see these characters, by the way. These characters never appear ever again, are never mentioned ever again. Only Bastian and Joffrey. The soldiers we have contacted so far do not even number 100. But if they know you've returned, retainers hiding throughout the land will surely come pouring in. We need a warrior spin-off for them, yep, just like they did with the Three Houses. I actually haven't played Three Hopes yet. I want to play Three Hopes because I like warriors games. Yet my existence, it is not known to the general populace. There's no need to worry about that. Tales of your exploits in Dane have reached every corner of Crimea. In every village, in every town, the people are talking. Our fair king had a hidden child, they say. The secret princess of Crimea is fighting to save us all. In addition, Dane soldiers have been frantically searching for a mysterious and elusive Princess Crimea. All they've succeeded in doing is convincing the people that you truly are their princess. All of Crimea has been anxiously awaiting your return. Oh, Lucia, do you speak truly? They have acknowledged my existence? I never expected this day. Would I play a Tellius Warriors game? I would, for sure. I love Tellius. I believe they could still make more games out of the lore of this world. Like we could easily have like a prequel, you know, where maybe Altina becomes like the main character. Altina, like the I think she was the first apostle of Benyon. right? She could easily be a main character. We would see like younger Deginsia and Solon, the ancestor of King Kainegis. See you, Salmor. Thank you for coming. We could easily have a sequel as well, because at the end of Radiant Dawn, we have that special scene where, you know, oh, turns out more conflicts happen in the future. But hey, it's not so bad anymore. But yeah, so they could easily make more games about the lore of this world, of Tellius. News of your actions in Dane reached the ears of King Gallia through Nasir. I then told Lucia, who passed it to the citizenry. You know, the thought that Nasir is a traitor just doesn't feel right to me. I can't believe it. You think I don't see that? Look at what we know about the medallion. We discovered it thanks to his hints. He has helped us throughout our entire journey. In that, at least, he was not false. Yet, if he will not speak, there is nothing I can do to save him. Let's go see him. One way or another, I will loosen his tongue. This way. He's being kept in the supply tent. We wanted to keep him away from the other soldiers. Huh? What is it? He's gone! Dun dun dun! I mean, to be fair, he is a dragon. I don't think you're gonna keep a dragon in a small tent. Just saying. Just saying. I brought him breakfast this morning. He was here. You know, I think I know how he escaped. Cough cough, Black Knight, cough cough, but he is a dragon though. I don't think keeping him in a supply tent would be enough. There we go, we've crossed the bridge. Crimea bridge. The Crimean army defeats General Petrine, one of King Ashnard's feared four riders, and finally arrives home. The princess' return is met with the jubilation and tears of the retainers who have managed to survive. As long as we have Princess Elincia, Crimea will be liberated. These are the words that gave the people hope as they endured the harsh rule of a conquering country. The silent masses who long for the restoration of their homeland slowly begin to give voice to their dream. Surely they think this chance to see Crimea freed will not be wasted. Let's go! Chapter 24. Battle Reunion. We're very close to the end of this game. I think we can finish this playthrough, the Path of Radiance, in 2 or 3 streams. I think. Maybe less, depends on how much I play. But we're reaching the end. And, I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna follow it up immediately with Radiant Dawn, because it's the sequel. And I love Radiant Dawn, it's my favorite Fire Emblem game. Can it be? There is no mistake in my words. The princess has returned to Crimea. Lady Lucia serves as her guide. They should be on their way here as we speak. How long has it been since we've seen the princess? We have been living for the day where we steal the ice from Dane's army and bring her home. And now it has come. Indeed, for his majesty, for the queen, and for the crown Prince Renning as well. Right, it's the uncle of Elincia. We must act as one and support our beloved princess, Elincia. Yes, if all goes well, our dearest wish will soon come to fulfillment. There's no time to wait. If we wish to properly greet the princess and the retinue, there is much to be done. Right, let's let everyone know. We must divide the tasks and begin preparations for a feast at once. And flowers must be prepared for the princess' chamber. Oh, we mustn't forget music and entertainment either. I suppose I shall have to polish the silver tableware I was hiding too. You? You possess such refined things? I figured a rustic boor like you would have sold them for a lamp shank. I received the silver from His Majesty when I was awarded my knighthood. I have been saving it for just such an occasion. Well done! Get ready! We are going to be very, very busy. Haha! What a fantastic day this will be! I love Bastion so much. I want to use him. Even though he's not good, I want to use him. The Crimean retainers are waiting for us at this castle, Delbray? Yes. In your absence, Princess, we used the cellars beneath the castle as a secret meeting place. It is from there that we contacted other retainers who were hiding throughout the land. And no one was discovered? We disguised ourselves as merchants or peasants, and Dane looked right past us. Their arrogance is without equal. However, now that we've heard of your return, we are bringing out our hidden Crimean armor and polishing it away. Merchants? Ha! Joffrey is one thing, but I cannot imagine Bastion as a shopkeeper. No one could. That's why he dressed as a street performer. Now that I can see, I'm sure it suited him perfectly. Did he juggle and gamble about? And Joffrey, never have you seen such a merchant with such perfect posture. That sounds just like him. Princess Elincia seems to be having a wonderful time. She's been smiling and laughing for hours. It seems she and Lucia grew up together. She feels completely at ease around her. The princess seemed to be of good cheer when she was with us as well, but I suppose she was putting on a brave face. When I see her in this light, I'm reminded that she's still only a young woman. What we see now is the princess as she was before Dane's attack. That is the true Princess Elincia. It's good to be home, isn't it? We've still many battles ahead, but for tonight, we should relax and let ourselves forget our cares. No one can continue under this much stress forever, right? I suppose you're right. Okay, battle reports, there we go. Nobody died, great. Battle preps time. Let's start with a battle conversation. There's only one base conversation. Ah, Ike! There, hiding in the shadows of that tent! Grab him! Huh? What? Hey, ouch! Come on, you gotta let me go! Stop whining, you little baby, get over here! You spineless sop, you'll never learn, do you? What's going on? Listen to this, Ike. While I was changing my clothes, my dear brother here tried stealing from my purse again. It's classic Makalov move. Don't do this here. You don't need to tell the whole camp about it, do you? Who's created this situation in the first place? And here I was thinking that you'd finally turned yourself around. Even as we speak, Mother is at home, weeping in their soup. You chowder head. Don't worry about Mom. Dad's there to take care of her. You brainless eunuch! Gah! Marcia, ow, ow, my foot! You're crushing it! I heard something crunch! Help! I'm being crippled! The eunuch insult is kind of funny, especially if you think about the fact that in China, eunuchs were all castrated. And no one cares! Alright, I think that's enough. And no one cares. It's one thing that you're a guppy brain lout, but it's worse that you never ever change. You're always being chased by thugs, and I always have to go looking for you. Do you have any idea how much I worry? Would it hurt you to think of others once in a while? You're my older brother, remember? Marcio. I'm sorry. I'll give up gambling. He's lying. X. I'll work hard and repay all my debts. Please, you've got to believe me. X. Why not forgive him? He's the only brother you've got, right? Well, if Ike insists. Really? You forgive me? Only if you keep your word. This is the absolute last time. You're in for a disappointment, Marcia. I swear on Dad's grave. Wait. Heh, that's not going to work, you twit. Dad's still alive. Made you laugh? About time, too. Straighten up and don't trouble your sister anymore. Say, Marcia. What is it, Makalov? You want to bet on how long I can keep my promise? I'll give you 4-1 odds. Oh no. Already breaking his promise if he's gonna bet on it. This guy is insufferable. No conversations, it seems. Yeah, no, we have one with Taneth. Marcia! The Deputy Commander? What a disgraceful little scream. You should know how to behave in front of your former superior. But, Deputy Commander, are you still upset with me? I certainly am. State your reason for deserting your duty as a Pegasus Knight. You were never one to run away. Even during the most intense missions, you were no coward, Marcia. I've even seen some knights leave because of a silly romantic distraction, but not you. Well, if you must know, my brother went missing after he accrued a massive debt. Debt? Yes, men began coming to my barracks to collect their money instead of hunting down my brother. That's why I went to find him. I met Ike and his company during my search, and I joined after they saved me from a vicious band of boat monkeys. Great word for pirate, by the way. But I still didn't find my brother. I figured that if I traveled with Ike, I'd eventually find my brother. That's why I'm still with them. I see. So he skipped town because of his debts. As your former superior officer, I do feel some sympathy for you. Then, nevertheless, you are still a deserter. It makes no difference why. You will still be punished once my mission is complete. Aw, come on. Alright, any skills I want to give to anyone? I don't think so. These skills kinda suck. Smite is good, but I don't want to give Smite to anyone. So, nothing here. Actually, I have new units. Let's see. Don't I? Yeah, I got Har and I got Renolf. Let's see. Har, Renolf. He doesn't have any skills though. Har has guard, which is nice. It sometimes prevents enemy counterattacks. I'll keep it on him, because there's no reason to remove it. Sea monkeys. If Pekura bought the monkey, it means she wanted that pirate. It means she loves Marine. Let's fucking go! But honestly, that one stream where she actually hugged Marin was so adorable. It was finally Marin got what she wanted. I feel like Marin didn't even know how to react to that. She was like almost frozen. Like, what? Pekura is hugging me? What? It's actually happening? Like, wow, I imagine that she probably died and revived immediately at that moment. She's been wanting that for so long. It warmed my heart. It was so adorable. Alright, I want to give bonus XP to Kinda want to do it for Astrid. Yeah, but before I do it on Astrid, I'm gonna give Astrid the Night Word, because it will boost her speed growth. Because again, the Night Word, besides giving you extra defenses, it boosts your speed growth by like 20% or something, maybe more. I don't remember exactly how much. So if I'm gonna give bonus XP, let's do it here. Though to be fair, what she needs is not speed, it's strength. She really needs strength. Oh, she got strength. Nice! Can you get one more? If you get one more, I'll be happy. Just one more, please. Please! Please! One more! Yes! Nice. Okay. We can now give it back to Oscar again. Yeah, it's a really insane bonus. Maybe that's why it's only specifically for this game. I mean, there are other games that give you items that boost growths, but they're very rare, the games where those happen. Alright, let's see. Oscar, equip it. There we go. Now, the rest of the bonus XP, I am gonna give it to... I kinda wanna give it to Soren, because again, even after all the investment I've given him, all the bonus XP, he still is kinda weak. He doesn't keep up with the fights as well. Leth would also be nice, because I really want Leth to get level ups. Because she needs to keep up with Jill. But the problem with the Laguz have less growths. The growth rates of Laguz are lesser. Because the Laguz get extra stats when they transform. It's not exactly the same as Radiant Dawn. In Radiant Dawn, their stats get doubled when they transform. In this game, they get a little bit of stats, but not that many. So in Radiant Dawn, the reason why... Well, actually the speed is good already. Because the problem with Leth is that even her speed is starting to be a little bit too low. Okay, there we go. That's a good level up. This is good. Okay. Let's see. I still have a little bit more left over, but I can't use on anyone. So I guess I'll finish the battle preps. Let's see. You're fine. I guess I'm gonna give him the lance. Good job, Oscar. You have earned yourself a flame lance. Let's see. There's no chests in this chapter. Let's see. Oh, do you need a sword? No. Oh, I have a silver blade? Wait, since when did I have a silver blade? Those are insane. I don't remember having that silver blade there. Let's see. I'll give her another bow, because I don't want to use the brave bow just like that. Oh, I have so many killer bows. Might have picked it up in the desert map. Yeah, that is a possibility. Right, I got Har. I guess I need to give him an axe as well. I'm gonna forge one for him. And you know what that means, guys? Forging an axe means we get to name a weapon. And I love naming weapons. Ooh, let's go. We can now forge silver weapons. Again, what name shall we give it? Something powerful. Something, you know... I tend to like Harmads. I get the reference. But I tend to like Norse mythology names for axes, because I feel like Norse mythology names, I don't know, they sound powerful, you know? So it fits axes. Pentakill. Let's see. Ooh, let's go with Garmer. It's the Hellhound that protects Helheim, the gates to Helheim, right? There you go, Garmer. And also, I watched Jacksepticeye's entire playthrough of God of War Ragnarok, and I enjoyed it a lot. I had watched his playthrough on the one he did of the first game, And I enjoyed the playthrough he did for this one as well. Oh. Well, maybe I should have checked the axe rank before I forged him an axe like this. Let's see, GOSD rank. Yeah. Yeah. Not my brightest moment, let's just say. Kieran. I can give it to Kieran, though. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give it to Kieran. And Har can get the killer axe. There we go. Worth it. The killer axe is a good axe. Problem solved. Now, before anything, let's give some vulneraries to people. Or should I? Wait, Rayson has an elixir. I need to give this to someone. The elixir goes for you. Because again, Rayson is either dead or full health. There's no in between. Here's a vulnerary for you. I don't think Soth is gonna need a vulnerary. He's squishy too. There we go. You can give it to Har. Volk also has a vulnerary. He doesn't need it. You know what? Fine. Soren can take it. Oh, I didn't trade anything. There we go. Finally, Oscar. Oscar needs one as well. There we go. I still have a bunch of unused vulneraries. I don't need to buy any new ones. I may as well give the ones these ones have to Leth, because theirs is almost running out. Let's see, anything else? This will be the last one, and then we can progress to the next chapter. Yeah, there you go, Marsha. Yeah, there we go, we're fine. Everyone's ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle! I'm still paranoid about saving. Delbray Castle. I have a feeling that the rain is gonna make the game lag a bit. Maybe, maybe not. Today's the happy day the princess returns. Yet the goddess sees fit to bring rain. Calm rain is like a kiss upon the face. A scent and feel imperiled in kind. Reunions in the rain are most heartfelt. Say, Bastion, how far do you suppose the princess and their escort have come? Why aren't they here yet? Listen, friend. You have asked me that same question 58 times, and I have responded 57 times. But now, 58 comes anon. You need to calm yourself. I know, but... It's only a little while longer. Make no mistake, our princess will arrive today. I understand your impatience, I really do. But you're the general of our little army. You act so, the men will react in kind. You're right. A true knight is the essence of composure. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. See? Don't you feel better? Ah, blast. It's no good. I'm going to go, check on stuff. Bastion is French. What am I supposed to do with him? That would be funny. I think he's very, like, Shakespearean British, though, because he uses sometimes very archaic English words. Like, what ho, but lo, and forsooth. They're here. I see them. What? Really? That's them, isn't it? Their princess's army? Where? Show me where you're looking. Geoffrey, that's not a princess. Those are Dane troops. What? No, please tell me you're joking. Here they are. They came for the feast as well. Oh, how thoughtful. I wonder what gifts they have brought. Once we cross the hills, we'll be in Delbray territory. Count Bastion went ahead of us, so they should know of your return by now. Speaking of which, here he comes now. I suppose he couldn't wait any longer, and came riding to meet you. How sweet! Princess Alincia, Lady Lucia! Bastion. Okay, I don't remember the quote now. Bastion, there's no need for you to rush so. I'm coming in your direction anyway. We've been attacked! Castle Debra is surrounded by enemy troops! No, it can't be. Joffrey's acting as a decoy. You must continue on this road to the southwest. So the enemies found us, eh? Nothing to do about it but change course. I'll lead you to another hiding place. What are you saying, Lucia? We must help Joffrey. Bastion? Luck was not with us, Princess. We have no choice. We have to abandon our companions in Castle Delbray. No, we will not. Joffrey and the others have survived so much already. I will not abandon them. Princess, please understand. If we could do so without danger to you, we would gladly risk our lives to go back. We cannot do this, please, Lucia. We must go to the castle. Bastion, you must not do this thing. Joffrey's a knight. In the name of our friend's honor, Princess, you must escape. No, they've survived this long. They're alive. No! General Ike, we don't have much time. While we stand here squabbling, Dane scouts may spot our position. Please move the army southwestward on this road. No. Pardon? What did you say? We're going to the castle. If it's surrounded by Dane troops, we cut our way through and join the other knights. Understood? Chad. Weren't you listening? I said we had no choice but to leave them behind. They were lost to us the moment the enemy discovered and surrounded them. They're not lost that we can't take them back. You are the general of Crimea's army, are you not? Even if only for the moment. I would hope that you would act more in accordance with our responsibilities. I didn't choose or ask to be general. I was put here by matters of time and circumstance. But as a mercenary, I have a contract with Princess Alincia that's still in effect. That means she's my employer. And right now, my employer says she wants to go and save the people stuck in that castle. Is that correct, Alincia? Yes, I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. So, we're going to help them. If you're so worried about the princess, I'll leave her here with you and you can keep her safe. My Lord Ike. We go in the direction of trouble. There's enemies? Alright, we just beat them all then. Absolute Chad. Until the princess's army is out of sight, we must not let the enemy spot them. Do what you must to draw their attention. Yes, sir! Here we go. There's enough enemies for everyone. They're coming into view. Combat formations. Alright. We can still use everyone except... Oh, there's so many units I want to use. Alright. I guess I'll put Stefana away. And I'll use her. I want to bench Leth, but at the same time I shouldn't. You know what? I'm sorry, Soren. We got the support already. Let's go, Titania. I like my high movement units. It becomes so difficult to choose. I guess I'll go with these ones. They don't allow us that many units in this chapter. Alright, so we have a boss here. The goal of the chapter is to arrive here in 15 turns, which is really easy to do. But, you know, I'm bloodthirsty, so I'm gonna try and kill everyone, because that's what I do. Joffrey's here. He can die, but I want to protect him, obviously. He has a Brave Lance, that's great. He's pretty strong as well. But by this point, as you can see, we're running out of slots for people to join the battle. So yeah, we have houses. There's gonna be bandits appearing, spawning in this chapter, and they're gonna reach the houses, so you need to be faster than them. It's not difficult, you just need to be careful, because there's a lot of enemies, right? A lot of high movement enemies, especially like flyers. This guy even has a killer lance, look at that. And then we also have ballista around, so your flyers are gonna have a trouble. Except if you have the full guard, so Jill is gonna have a field day. This boss is actually kinda strong. Not that strong, but kinda strong. Ricard. He has parity, so he ignores skill bonuses. And then there's another ballista here, and another house. My plan for this chapter is Jill go nuts, and everyone else go up. That's my plan. In fact, I think I'm gonna let Ike go to the side as well, because he can also go nuts. Welcome back, randomness. Just in time for the fight, for the battle. Meanwhile, I'm gonna let my other flyers go up here. They have swords, they can deal with the bandits. Leth can go with Jill because they have a support, so it's fine. I think I'll retire to clutches of sleep here. Thank you for the stream, my man. Good luck in your adventure. Thank you, and thank you for coming as well. Sweet dreams! Alright, here we go. Let the slaughter commence. These Crimean refugees are no easy meat, and there are more of them than I expected. General Ricard! Enemy reinforcements are approaching from the east! What? It appears to be troops from Princess Crimea's army. The army that brushed aside our troops in Dane and defeated General Petrine at Rivan Bridge. They're marching towards us. Fantastic! I was getting bored of hunting stragglers. Let's smash all these curs and wrap ourselves in glory. Kill every last one of them! Alright. General Joffrey! It's the Crimean army! Princess Elincia's army is headed this way! Fools! What are they thinking, Bastion? Oh, Princess, it's not too late. Please take wing and flee. No, we're not gonna do such a thing. We're coming for you. Our goal is to rescue those knights near the castle. Attack! Here we go! Ah, he doesn't have the range. What a shame. Let's see. Nice. We can one round. She can run round this one. Oh, I have animations on still. Let's go. Well, I guess I will keep animations on just for a little bit. Actually, do I really want that? Oh, the silver blade is broken. Oh well. Ooh, the Sigmund can one round. Nothing else can. I guess I can finish him off with R. Alright. Go, Marsha! I need to give her a steel sword. I think that's the issue now. But does she have the rank for a steel? Oh, nice! She procced Adept. Let's go! But a steel sword would be really nice. Let's see. Nah, she still can't use steel sword. She has E rank. She needs D rank. When playing either Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn, I don't care about the conditions, I kill every last one of them. Yeah, that's kind of my playstyle too, in Fire Emblem in general. I know that you don't have to kill them all, because the XPs, I know that it's kind of overrated, but I like to kill everyone. It's fun, you know. It's a lot of fun to just slaughter as many enemies as you can, as fast as possible, right? So like, some people like to LTC, right? And finish like chapters as fast as possible. With the low turn count, when low turn counts, right? I like to just slaughter as many enemies as I can, as fast as possible. Just kill them all and do it in the least amount of turns possible. So I play fast, right? I like high movement units. I like, you know, a faster playstyle. But at the same time, I don't really go for the objectives. I tend to just, you know, go for as much bloodshed as possible. It's a lot of fun. I especially love to do that in defense chapters. Because defense chapters, you know, are chapters that are not expecting you to finish them, right? So being able to slaughter everyone in a defense chapter feels so good. For example, in Radiant Dawn, you have that chapter, you know, which I'm not gonna spoil. Well, yeah, Elincius Gambit. That chapter, I love that chapter. It's a defense chapter and by itself is amazing. And there's so many enemies everywhere, and they keep on coming and coming and coming and coming all over the place. And it's awesome to just try and slaughter them all if you can. It's so much fun. And there's a lot of chapters like that in Radiant Dawn, where enemies just keep on coming. And the game doesn't expect you to kill them all. The game expects you to complete the objective. But I still want to kill them all. Like, whenever I play Fire Emblem Fates Conquest Chapter 10, I also try to aim to kill as many as I can. Even though, you know, it's very hard to kill everyone in that chapter, because it's a very hard chapter. Coming and coming and coming all over the place. That's what she said. Let's see. Oh, I can reach. That's nice. I should probably give the Laguz gem to Rayson. That way you can transform turn 1. Oh, I'm definitely gonna do that for Clash. Because Clash, you know, the infamous Clash chapter, is gonna be quite something. Nice, longsword. I rarely use these effective weapons. Then again, they tend to be not that good anyways, in this game. It's all fun and games in Chapter 10 until Takumi dries up the map. Yep. That's why I feel like it's very... The map is much easier if you manage to kill as many enemies before that. Because if you manage to kill lots of enemies before that, it becomes a little bit more bearable. Because the enemies won't push you back so much. So I just sent Camilla to the front to deal with as many enemies as possible. And I try to push the enemies back so that then I have like a lot of grounds to retreat to when Takumi dries up the river. I can do like retreating engagements, right? Where I retreat, but put myself on the edge of the enemy ranges, so that I can still kill enemies as I retreat. And I have the grounds to retreat because I make sure to push the enemy as far as possible before the hard part begins. That's kind of how I approach defense chapters. For example... Oh, Ether, let's go! There is another defense chapter that I love with the Dawn Brigade in Radiant Dawn, where you're being attacked by so many people, like in part 3. So many Laguz, right? That chapter is tough. But man, it's so much fun. I've actually managed to kill Ike in that chapter once. So it was really difficult, and to be fair, my Ike was speed screwed, so it helped like everyone else kind of double him. By the way, having a speed screwed Ike in Radiant Dawn is not fun, because once you get to the Black Knight, you're done. You're done. The Black Knight can double you, and that's not fun at all. I remember that run was a fun run because I was doing a missed Juggernaut run. I decided to just give all stat boosters to Mist, and all bonus XP to Mist, and make Mist the strongest possible, and make her like a Juggernaut that kills everything. But then Ike... I feel like Mist got all the good level ups, because Ike was getting really bad level ups. So meanwhile, I managed to have Mist destroy the rest of the chapter, but, you know, the chapter only ends once Ike wins, right? So yeah. I had to save state to win. You spam elixirs. I think I didn't even have a hammer, or did I? I don't remember. But yeah, never again. If I ever see Ike getting low speed, immediately give him a speed wing. I don't want to repeat that ever again. I mean, it's not... It doesn't happen often, right? It's very rare to happen. But I've played Radiant Dawn so many times that it was bound to happen at some point. Like, Radiant Dawn is the game I've played the most. Alright, Crimeans. Also, the Crimeans, they have a Troubadour. The Troubadour uses Mist as Sprite. I think it's the only Troubadour in the game. Other than Mist. Alright. There you go, the Crimeans are doing fine by themselves, though. They're strong, especially Joffrey. They can last for a long, long time. So there's really not that much of a rush to get there. Oh, that's just evil. You let your cousin, my Path of Radiance copy, told him to stay in front of that Med screamed bloody murder when the Black Knight came out. That's cruel. That's just cruel. That's how I lost Zihark in this run. I misjudged the range. And then he killed Zihark.
Lucia, Bastion, are you sure you want to do this?
The words of Ike ring yet on my ears.
We were so trapped by our own ideas that we were unable to sympathize with your feelings. I'm terribly sorry. Because the two of you think to put me above all else, you say you will sacrifice your lives for me. Yet, even if I'm able to borrow of Ike's strength and win back Crimea, if the cost of that victory is the lives of the two of you, I shall never smile again. And joy? Never again would that emotion fill my heart. Princess Elincia. Please, aid Ike and rescue Joffrey and the others, then return to me. Come back alive.
For you, we would the world itself depart.
We'll be back.
There we go, Joffrey and Lucia join us. So Lucia, again, not very good. She's decent if you've lost many units, but not very good. Swordmaster's not that great. The best part about Lucia, well, she technically doesn't really need training, but the best part about Lucia is that she is an Earth Affinity character, so her support is very valuable. You know, that's a 15% extra avoid chance. So that's really good, actually. And she has a very quick support with some characters. Then you have Bastion. He has a Wind Affinity. Wind Affinity is the second best after Earth. It gives you a little bit of avoid as well, and it gives you something else, I forgot what. I think it's hit and avoid. Sadly, magic. I feel like magic units are not very good in Telly's games. And, you know, Bastion has very lackluster bases. Really high resistance, but it's just lackluster. Then he also has knives instead of staves as a secondary, which is also not very good. He also has corrosion, which is like, I mean, yeah, it sometimes has an RNG chance of reducing enemy weapon durability, and it's not good. You're gonna kill your enemies before their durability drops to 0. But you know, again, these units are here because if you lose units, you have them here. And they can still be useful to help you beat the game, right? That's the entire point of these units being here. Oh, you lost units? Here's a few ones. But now the game is going to be a little bit harder. You know, kinda. It's kind of way of the game to incentive you, keeping your old units alive, right? But in case you lose those older units of yours, at least you have some units that you can use to help you beat the game, right? And you can beat the game with these units. They're not unusable. They're good enough to, you know, get you going through the game. It will be harder though, obviously. I do like that about old Fire Emblem game design, because Fire Emblem used to do that a lot. And, you know, at least it fits my playstyle, right? Because even if I don't do a strict Iron Man, my playstyle is kinda Iron Man-like. So it kinda goes that way. Three Houses doesn't really have that, though. I appreciate Three Houses for what it is, though. I still like it a lot. But it's been a while since we've had a game like this. A game where we get units throughout the entire game. Because of that old Fire Emblem game design. Technically, Echoes also have this. With some units that you get. You know, with you getting Mycen. With you getting Mycen late game. And Zeke. And then, technically, Fates... Well, Fates not really. Fates doesn't give you any characters in the endgame. But it still gives you a fair amount. But, yeah, endgame, you get nothing. Awakening gives you a few more, though. Awakening definitely gives you more. Have fun, Jill. She'll be fine. Let's see. Ooh, right. I also need to use the reinforce before it's too late. Otherwise, the Holy Knights will sacrifice themselves because of a certain enemy. You can get generics in Fates. True, you can. That is true. So I guess that kind of compensates. But you need to have a character with capture to that. So if you lose Niles, you're kind of screwed. Unless you decide to buy Einherjar in the shop. But that requires a lot of gold because they're kind of expensive. And depending if they are too weak, they won't be strong enough to catch up with everyone else. Now Shadow Dragon is the nuclear version of that mechanic, of that game design. Where, oh, you lost a lot of units? Yeah, from now on I give you generics every chapter. It's kind of fun. Excel Emblem did a playthrough where he killed as many of his units as possible. By exploiting that mechanic. It was really funny. Okay, Silver Sword. Alright. Can you kill? Yes, you can. See, look at the difference. Look at the difference in those level ups did. It made such a big difference. Now Leth is no longer falling off. Is actually good now. She hits hard and doubles. This is why I'm very excited for my Radiant Dawn playthrough. Because I'm gonna do a Liar Juggernaut run. All my stat boosters are gonna be sent to Liar. I wanna make Liar strong. It's gonna be a fun one. Okay, there we go. Because each stat booster counts as double the stats. Uh-oh! Ike just got crits. Okay, it's fine. He's tanky. He's fine. But yeah. Let's see. There we go. But yeah, so for example, an energy drop gives you 2 strength, right? If you give the energy drop to any Lagoose, when they are transformed, that 2 strength that you gave them pretty much means 4 strength. Because they have double stats. So the stat boosters are more effective on Lagoose. it is true to compensate. It means that Lagoos have really low growth rates. But honestly, they're fine. It's decent. They'll be super strong. Now the problem with Lyre is the fact that she's a cat Lagoos, and cat Lagoos in Radiant Dawn, they have really bad gauge. They transform super quick. And in Radiant Dawn, when you are transformed, you are super, super frail. You get doubled by everything and you get just two-shot by everything. So you need to be careful. Alright. But I can make it. Once you get to endgame in Radiant Dawn, you unlock the Lagoos gems, and the Lagoos gems keep the Lagoos transformed for that entire chapter. And you get a total of 3 Lagoos gems, which is way more than you need. You only need, like, what? 4 Lagoos gems? I think you only need, like, 4 or 5 Lagoos gems. I mean, uses of the Lagoos gems. Because each Lagoos gem has 5 uses, so... You're fine, you can give it to Lyre and another Lagoos that you might like. Which makes the non-Royal Lagoos viable. Obviously the Royal Lagoos are just better, like straight up better. No investment, can transform and be transformed at all times. But still, if you do want to use a Lagoos in Radiant Dawn, you can, there is a method. I think the Lagoos that suffers the most is Vika. Because Vika, you get her too late, that's the problem. She doesn't have time to get strong. But everyone else you can use. It's such a shame, Vika has such a good design. I love Vika's design. She's so pretty. Alright, let's see Jill become a Dynasty Warriors character. I should have probably given her a 1-2 range weapon, but oh well. Uh-oh. Okay, she dodged. Nice. If they make a Telia's remake, I hope Vika comes back, get some justice done to her. Either she joins earlier, or when she joins, she's like super strong. There we go. Saul twice. He doesn't even need to do it, but fine. Yeah, I think it was a close call. Because Marcia could survive the hit, but the problem is that there's someone else in range. And they could have finished her off. Not being careful with my ranges. Well, ooh, Vantage. Ooh, imagine she procced Vantage Adept. She is kinda dodgy, and she has weapon triangle advantage. But still, there is a risk of death there. And a good player would never risk the death. You know, just like Pokemon challenges, you always says, you gotta play around the crits. That is true. You gotta play around the crits. They're still going after the Crimeans. Yeah, I really need the 1-2 range. Missed. As a TF2 player, I know this all too well. I've played a little bit of TF2, but I didn't play it enough. There were critical hits in TF2. Damn. Bam. Yes, come and meet death, you all. I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Another one down. The boss can attack me at 2 range, unfortunately, though. Here he comes. And you're dead as well. Weapon triangle? Never heard of it. Here comes the boss now. I am Ricard. Your course will be the sustenance that feeds my hunger for fame. Oh, it's kind of funny that Jill is the one fighting this one, because, well, Jill used to be like this as well. She wanted fame. It's kind of poetic that Jill is now the one slaughtering him. Let's go, Crimeans! Woo! They're strong. Longbow. Ah, it doesn't double. That's a shame. They are unpromoted. Well, I guess the enemies are also unpromoted as well. They're really doing really well. And this troubadour here that heals, she's not that weak either. She's weaker, but not that weak. Oh, here comes the brigands. Right. I don't want to take fire in the face, so I'm going to use the Brave Sword. There we go. Because Ike doesn't like magic. He doesn't like being hit with magic. The chances were low, but I really don't want to risk that. Ooh. She almost has enough damage. If she had 2 more strength, she could do it. Also nice, she disabled this counterattack. That's gonna be a mechanic in Fire Emblem Engage. She's doing it because she has the guard ability, but Engage added the break mechanic. I'm so hyped for Engage. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I am kind of afraid of the mechanic though. It might make Juggernauting just bad. My one strategy, gone. Because having a Juggernaut is just so good. Because look at this. Jill single-handedly killing everything here. If the break mechanic wasn't a thing here, she could never do it. Now the question is, do I want 175 hits? Or 211 hits? I think I'll go for 211. There we go. And you're down. No matter once proven deeds, one defeat unmends us all. And so, it ends. The boss is dead. So quickly. I still need to be careful with her though, because the enemies here are archers and they can hurt him. Not in the next game, but in this game, yes. Now we just need to be careful here because these guys have crits. 5% hit. Okay. Get yourself some sword rank, Marsha. There we go. Ooh, this scenery actually reminds me of a location in Lord of the Rings Online. In Lord of the Rings Online, you have this location called Dunland, and the environment kind of looks like Dunland. Some sections of it. Ever heard of Helltaker? I know. I finished it once. When it came out, because the game is free, I decided to try it out and I played it. Lucifer is my favorite. Alright. But I like Cerberus as well. They're cute. They're adorable. There's not that many enemies here. Yeah, I'll do this. Ah, Judgment. I remember Judgment. Not a good time. Oh, critical hits. Unnecessary. You dealt the exact damage to kill him. You're just flexing, Oscar. Oscar loves to flex. Look at me, I'm one of the best units in the game. Haha! You play the DLC? No, the DLC I haven't. I have seen the DLC though. Looks kinda like hell though. Kinda looks like hell. Which is very fitting. Alright, you. Get on with it. Units dying in this game, which refits well with the Windows XP shutting down sound. Makes me laugh every time. True. That is true. Oh, there we go. So it's not that much difficult. Well, that's still a lot. It took me a while to beat the original Helltaker. I mean, the puzzles is just a matter of time, right? But Judgments took me a while. Reminds me of... No! Wait! No! 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 Oh, he lived! Oh, he lived. Scary. Actually scary. Thank goodness this is not Radiant Dawn. If it was Radiant Dawn, he would be dead because of triple effectiveness. But the double effectiveness made him survive. Whew, that is just scary. I don't want to lose him. I'm not gonna get any other singer. Pussy survived. Let's go! Let's go, Vantage Adept! But he was already low though. I need to check for ranges. I'm way too Oh, let's go Vantage Adept again. I fell into the bad habits of 3 houses, where 3 houses tells you where enemies are aggroing to because of the aggro lines. So sometimes I still forget. I need to check the ranges. I am definitely going to need to get used to it because Radiant Dawn doesn't even tell you the ranges, so you have to count tiles. Well, in Lunatic mode it doesn't, but I only play in Lunatic. Oliver might cry, true. Though I guess now he knows of the existence of Viando. I need to give a steel axe to Oscar. Iron axes are unnecessary. Because axes, steel axes are already D rank, E rank. That's what makes axes so good, is that they have higher might than any other weapon. And it's a good secondary because, well, everyone can use steel axes immediately. So you can use forged steel axes super quickly. While in other weapons you need to kinda grind a little bit. Not axes though. Axes just tend to be like the best weapon in most Fire Emblem games. Because they have higher might. Yes, the hit rate is lower, but it gets to a point where your units are so strong anyways, that the hit rate doesn't matter anymore. They will still hit 100% of the times, most likely. So it becomes a matter of choosing the weapon with the highest strength. Like, look, axes are the best weapon in Path of Radiance, they're the best weapon in Radiant Dawn, they're the best weapon in 3 houses. They're the best, I wouldn't say they're the best in Fates, but they're one of the best in Fates. I'd say in Conquest, bows are better, for sure. Conquest actually made bows be really good. And to be fair, recent Fire Emblem games, bows are good. In 3 houses, bows are also good. That green soldier be chilling, it has to be this way. Let's see, what else is Axe is the best weapon? In the GBA games, for sure. Because you can just buy hand axes and solo everything. Oh, critical hit, let's go, nice. So axes are just in general really good weapons. Rarely they're the worst weapon. In Genealogy, they're the worst weapon. The best weapon in Genealogy is swords. They have actually a lot of might. Oh. There's reinforcements somewhere. Aha, there we go. I don't want to fight there, though. Because there's gonna be trouble. This is not safe for her. Not safe for her. So, we kill this first. Okay, I'm gonna disable animations. It's getting old now. It's getting really old now. They're so slow. Path of Radiance animations are so slow. They take like double the time of any other game, I feel. Okay. We'll go with the Brave Axe. May as well use the Brave Axe. It's here to be used. It's so much faster like this. Okay. I need to make sure all of them will be out of range. Oh, there's more enemies here. Well, fortunately, Kenneth has a Sonic Sword. Nice. That BGM gets stuck in my head so easily. What the... True. Definitely not as badass as the Grill Mercenaries theme from Radiant Dawn, the Devoted. Which still appears in, like, if you use an Ike amiibo on the most recent games, his theme song is the Devoted from Radiant Dawn. Super cool. Can we reach? I don't want this here. Yeah, oh, let's just kill him with a tomahawk. And Kirin is flexing as well. Nice. The ballistae have been silenced. Ooh, nice level up. Very, very good. I should probably give the Night Words to Oscar next time. I mean, Kirin, so he can get more speed. More speed growth. Oh, I guess I can just do this. Make sure you stay together with your support partner. Now the issue is, am I sandwiched? I wonder. Because I'm kind of afraid that I'm... Okay, no, there's still space to hide. Well, Lucy is not weak, she can fight. Bastion is squishy. We can take one hit. Let's silence this one now. Go, go, Leth. No more ballistae. Should probably let Ike deal with that one, especially keeping in mind he has a longsword. Yeah, there we go. Brave sword time! Nice. Alright. Not a bad level up. I mean, it's a really good one. He capped defense. Now I just need to cap speed. And strength. Ah, it's not enough. Can I kill this one? Yes, I can. His warriors hit hard. That's why I want to eliminate them before they can become a problem. The unpromoted units are whatever. Ooh, really nice level up. Yep, Titania is not falling off. Okay, it is safe to be here. Enemy phase. The Crimeans. I don't think the Danes will kill any Crimean today. Hey, that was enough for me to level up. Nice. 1 EXP. That was a terrible level up, Har. I know your growths aren't really that big, but you're better than that. I wonder when the danger is gonna come, though. Hydration check. Oh, look at that, a soul that's actually useful. He actually took damage this time. Uh-oh, the troubadour is dying. She can heal everyone, but she can't heal herself. It's all up to her friends now to save her. Jill is now far away from the action, unfortunately. There is a house there. I'm gonna equip her with a 2-range weapon and just get the house, and then they'll suicide on their turn. Ooh, that's not good. Nice. You guys gotta protect your friend. She's almost dead. She's been healing you. All of you. Damn, those longbows really suck. They deal no damage. I think she'll be safe. Oh, she has an elixir. Never mind. She's definitely safe. Okie dokie then. My 1-2 range only has one use, that's why. That's an issue. You're part of the army that brought the princess, aren't you? Oh, you've done a great thing. I've been hiding this scroll so I could give it to you. Use it to drive Dane out of our homeland. You can do it. Ooh, that's nice. Might come in handy later on. Might. Basically, what the Nihil Scroll does, it gives you the Nihil ability. And it means that when you start combat, or if the enemy starts combat against you, you ignore enemy abilities and bonuses. So imagine if the enemy had an ability which, I don't know, for example, ignored your defenses. They will not be able to trigger that ability. It's useful. It's very niche, but useful. For a specific fight. I mean, in this game, I don't think I really use it, though. But in the next game, I will. Nice. She got strength. We're almost done with the chapter. It's only been 5 turns. How much happens in 5 turns? It's insane.
Oh, thank the goddess, the Crimean army has arrived. We who have suffered so much under Dane's rule will finally be free. We can put our faith in that, can't we? If there's anything we can do to help, we'll do it. Please, rescue our beloved Crimea.
Savior. Savior is nice. Means you can rescue allies without being penalized. Because when you rescue an ally, you lose half your speed. And that can be big. You can die because of that. You also lose half your hit. Let's see. There we go. Hit hard. Okay. Who's left? Not that many people. Nice. No counterattacks for you. There will be reinforcements over here, but they're nothing really. I'm not being efficient with these songs, unfortunately, but ah well. It doesn't make a difference. As long as Ike gets to the finish line, that's all that matters. Anyone else needs to move? Yes, indeed. Bastion and Lucia. Take this! Right. Only one use. I forgot. You'll all die next turn, maybe. Enemy face time. Oh, here we go. Here is the Black Knight. Is that the Crimean army? Where is Gawain's son? Ah, he's much improved. He is his father's son after all. Contrary to my initial estimation, he may prove to be worthy. What? Him? It's him! Yeah, but we can't beat him, Mike. He still has that blessed armor. We can't beat him. I mean, even if he didn't have the blessed armor, I don't think we could beat him yet. Yeah. In certain conditions, reduces enemy defenses by half. Restores HP each turn. Crazy stats. Crazy weapon, which also has 2 range. Yeah. Keep going your way, Ike. Ignore the Black Knight. Only death awaits you if you go towards them. Now the Black Knight, contrary to the other one, contrary to the other chapter, he doesn't chase you. He just stays there. He's just observing. I wonder what skill could counter that? What do you mean, the Luna? Oh, right. You're being sarcastic. Because it's Nihil, the one we got in this chapter. Yeah, it's kind of clever of the game to... okay. Let's give the player the skill that can counter that terrible skill that the Black Knight has. Now that is good design. It subtly hints at you that that's what you should do. I don't do it often, because honestly you can do it without it. It just makes it more consistent. But I don't know if Ike has space for Nihil. Because he already has Ether. Alright, let's finish this chapter. I don't know why, but I'm a bit sleepy right now. I think I slept enough time tonight. Maybe I didn't. I did wake up a little much earlier than I'm used to. I'm trying to make my schedule, my streaming schedule, be a little bit earlier as well. Oh, Rayson is still 2 HP. I didn't even notice that. I want to kill them all, but at the same time, I kind of want to finish the chapter. Oh, well, there goes my Fenrir. No one here has a droppable item, right? No. All right, then let's finish the chapter. I want to kill them all, but I'm not feeling like it right now. Too much unit movements. Moving units around is the thing I like to do least in Fire Emblem. Are you Sir Geoffrey? Eh? Who are you? I'm Ike. I'm leading the Crimean army for Princess Elincia. The princess? Where is she? Don't worry, I didn't bring her to the battlefield with me. I see. Thank goodness. Thank you for that regard. Are the other soldiers inside that castle? Yes. I'm sure they're staving off any attacks by enemy infiltrators. Good. I'm glad we made it in time. Let's combine forces and finish this. And yet another general of Dane is defeated. I wonder how powerful you will become, Army of Crimea. I look forward to our next meeting. Our next meeting, indeed.
My lord Ike!
Princess Elincia, so you came after all.
Thanks to your words, both of my friends have come to understand how vital it was.
I don't understand the feelings of knights, but I do understand how important your former retainers are to you. And I also understand the strong support with which they provide you. I'm happy we were able to save them.
As am I.
Alright, shall we return? I'm going to be fighting with them. I should probably introduce myself.
Wait, my lord Ike.
Yes?
As you said, Lucia and the others are very important to me. They are family. I may presume too much, but, well... My lord Ike, you and the others are also replaceable to me, so I ask for your continued support.
Of course. It's an honor. Princess!
Geoffrey!
Princess! Ah, to behold you again. It's...
If you had lost your life today, this reunion would not be taking place. Geoffrey, you hear me? Be careful.
There is actually different dialogue if either Geoffrey, Bastion, or Lucia die in this chapter. Yes, Princess. Lucia told me of what occurred. Our country and Princess now exist as one. It was never our intent to sacrifice your feelings for the sake of the nation. Please forgive us. But soft! What luck that we do feel fate's kiss! Anon, the clouds do part, the rains do stop. Heaven itself does sing and thus rejoice at the return of our one true ruler. Oh, Princess, until world's end do we vow to follow. We are planets of your fair blazing sun.
No longer will we think of honor and dying in so cavalier a fashion. No matter the difficulties we face, we will choose the road that allows us to continue living at your side.
Yeah, we got a CG, let's go!
Geoffrey, Bastion, Lucia, thank you. Thank you. I'm so very happy. With you at my side, I want to retake the kingdom of Crimea. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. For our fair son, we will do this life forswear.
To you, Princess Helvencia, we three pledge our eternal loyalty.
That's awesome. Oh, there's a game on Steam called Pogostip Mio, which features Mio. Well, that reminds me, there is a game on Steam that Cover made, by the way, before Hololive. I think the Brest Nosagi talked about it in his Yago video. That Cover worked on a game before Hololive, on a ping pong game. It's a bit scuffed, to be fair. Why appear now? Do you mean to tell me you purposely waited until the battle was over? I know how your mind works. I assumed you would attack me the moment you saw me. But perhaps you've learned to judge the importance of time and place. To a mercenary, nothing's more important than the contract between him and his employer. Shall we call off our contest then? When you die here, you'll be in breach of contract after all. Yeah, Ike, you don't want to be terminated. That's not a problem. All I have to do is win. Ready yourself. Ike, I don't think you can do this. He procs Ether, but it doesn't matter. You're not as overly clumsy as I had feared. It is regrettable that your weapon is so poorly made. Why do my attacks have no effect? My armor is blessed by the goddess. Only weapons that are also blessed can so much as scratch it. So common weaponry is useless? Is that it? You should not worry about such trivialities. You possess the sacred blade Ragnell, do you not? Ah. It is the counterpart to my blade, Alundite. To me, you were not idiot in... Tell me you were not idiot enough to leave in that place. You took it with you, did you not? Along with your father's corpse? That sword? The one you threw to my father like an act of charity? The one he refused? That's Ragnall? I claim victory today. When next we meet, bring Ragnall. Without the proper weapon, I grow bored. Imagine if you had the Ragnall since the moment a Grail dies. Someone should make a hack of that, like a ROM hack of that, where it's Path of Radiance, but Ike keeps the Ragnall instead of throwing it away. Ike and company break the siege of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers that reign. The army grows to its largest size yet, and with the addition of the retainers, truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, their recent heroic acts finally moved the conservative Gallians to dispatch much-needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia marched through the treacherous Marhaut mountain range. A series of jagged peaks that spread across... Oh no, it's this chapter, no. I hope you like rocks, guys, because that's what this chapter is all about. A series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. I wonder if Ike could even use the Ragnall at that point of the story. I think he can. It's a perfect weapon, so Ike can use it. They then sweep through the gaps in the Dane forces and move toward Crimea's army. Gallia rises. This information emboldens Ike, and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. Yeah, this chapter is gonna be annoying. The boss is also strong. Chapter 25, Strange Lands. 2 chapters left until Clash. Penices? That's at the south. Lien, I'm coming in. How are you feeling? Ah, it is good to hear that you are well. Not surprising. It is a beautiful day. Yes, we hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well. Then you are starting to feel more at home here. Good, good. And how is Lord Lorazi? I thought his condition might have improved. Well, let's hope for a brighter tomorrow. You can understand what the Heron Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty? Yes, well, some of it at least. Oh, you weren't around when Rayson first got here, were you, Lots? I hope you guys like Lots, guys. He's gonna survive for a long, long time. Yeah, Leanne is quite cheeky if you look at the translation. It's true. It's both here and especially in Radiant Dawn. She's really, really cheeky. She's actually kinda sassy if you translate her. It's kinda cool. I like that. And the same thing for the other Lagoose that talks the same way. I forgot his name. But yeah, Lots, my favorite character. I hope he lives long. When he arrived, he was just like this. You'd never know it by how fluently he speaks our modern tongue, would you? Now that you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. Insult you in a language you don't understand. But the letter that just arrived is written in standard script, isn't it? Over these 20 years, he's gained total mastery of you. You read the letter, didn't you? Wait, you read the letter, didn't you? No, I just caught a glimpse of it. In your hand. That's all. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. You're a scamp. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Rayson. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Dane and is on its way to the homeland. Yes, Rayson is fine, but I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asked Phoenicis to send reinforcements. If Prince Rayson is asking for help, things must be fairly serious. I'd like nothing better than to take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Lorazi and Eliane here alone. No, that won't work. Don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy talk. I wish I could understand Romean letters. I suppose it's time to put my plan into action. It looks like Elvish from The Lord of the Rings. What is it? Alright, I'm off to Gallia to get things settled. Lots, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her back. Yes, sir. I don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. Yes, because talking louder really helps people understand what you're saying when they don't speak your language. Yes, indeed. Guys, tell me, if I speak Portuguese louder, will you guys understand me? Será que vocês percebem se eu falar em português muito mais alto? Conseguem? Did it work? I don't have a... right. Sorry, could you speak up? Okay, I'll speak up. Vocês percebem se eu falar português mais alto? Do you want me to put this in that bag? Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag. What? Something wrong? Mais alto... louder, Leanne. Mais alto, Leanne, please. Where are you? Over there? Behind me? What? Someone is behind me? Está alguém atrás de mim? There we go. Poor Lotsman. He just arrived and is dead. If you want your father to be killed, then by all means keep screaming. My favorite character, Lots, is dead. Why? Why did you do that? Oh. Blah, blah. Meanwhile, in the League of Evil. I was gonna train him in Radiant Dawn. True. Ah, the prodigal son returns. I have gained that which you requested. Show me. This way. These Heron Royals all look alike, don't they? Racist. Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are. Well, imagine Ashnard racist? Who would have thought that? I believe you had one in your possession previously. Yes, I tried to get her to free the Dark God from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time. Might I suggest this one to be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task. For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it? Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved to be quite difficult. It required much planning and care. Ha! Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know you used that arcane powder to travel about at will. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is fey and unknown origin. The armor I presented to you, do you find it dissatisfactory? No, it has my approval. My wyvern Rajayon and this armor, which renders any enemy attack impotent, both are well suited to me. Yes, Ashnard also has an armor like the Black Knight, that is immune to anything that's not blessed by the goddess. They both shine because they are mine, and now the medallion, and that Galder as well, both belong in my hands. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon? Let me see. The conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? It is no matter. The attacks are not the only things impotent. Well, in Ashnard's case, he's not actually impotent. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he does have a son. That's all I'm gonna say. So he's not impotent. Soon, every knee will bow to Ashnard. What is going on here? What's happening What happened here? Lots is alive!
King.
Lots, hold on.
I'm so sorry. The princess...
Who did this? Who was the craven dastard that did this to you?
Knight. Black armor.
Lots, no! Curse you, Dane. This was evilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you will not find me an easy mark. There we go. 3 new allies. Alright. We got 3 different conversations, but I think I'm gonna leave it for next stream. I'm kind of tired for some reason. I'm feeling a bit tired right now. But we got through to 2 chapters. Again, this playthrough is probably gonna end in like 2 or 3 streams. I'd say 2 streams probably is gonna end. Maybe. It depends, because Clash is coming, and Clash is a really big chapter. Maybe. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you next time, and sweet dreams. Bye bye!